Hello everyone, welcome to the Red Men TV. I'm Ste Errol, this is Errol Smith and we are here for the Watchalong Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Kicks off in just under 15 minutes time. To run through it very quickly, the Liverpool team news once again. A few changes of course from the game against Newcastle. We know Virgil van Dijk was suspended after his red card, so obviously Joe Gomez has come in for him. In midfield, Endo drops to the bench. The return of Curtis Jones from injury, he drops into midfield. We'll see how that pans out in terms of Liverpool's 11 later on. And then up front is Cody Gakpo dropping out. Darwin Núñez, of course, on after 2 goals last week, start this time. Errol, so we spoke briefly before about the team news on the build-up show. You were happy with Darwin up front.
Yep.
Where are you at in general with that team? Is it a team you would have picked? Are you surprised there's no Endo? What would you have done if you were Jürgen?
Probably a little bit surprised at the fact that there's no Endo. I've had a couple of conversations this week and I've kind of suggested he might be like to us what El Neni is to Arsenal, in terms of you're not that main guy, Partey's their main guy in that role, do you know what I mean? But as a bit of a utility player that they can kind of just put in certain games for, again, horses for courses type of situations, he will be used sporadically. I think it's good that you just got someone who's a specialist in that role within the squad, especially within the playing squad right now. And I think from his perspective, it's just a case of learning the system. The sooner I learn the system, the more opportunities that I'm going to find myself being able to be eligible for. In that sense, I'm not massively surprised that he's taken out of the side at the minute, just because I think this Liverpool team at the minute needs to find that creative spark in midfield. We need to find a way to kind of, again, keep 11 men on the pitch for 90 minutes, be a very good start, but also finding that balance of being able to be dominant on the ball and being creative in game management. And I think we're going to have more games where we're not going to have an orthodox 6 anyway this season, so we're going to need these lads to get to grips with that requirement sooner rather than later. So from a midfield perspective, the only really looming question mark for me is who then sits in that 6 role. You mentioned before you'd be comfortable with it being Jones, or you can see.
I thought it would be Jones. When Liverpool's graphic come out, it was McAllister.
Yeah.
I was going off the pre-season where Jones played there. I think it was Bayern, was it? Where McAllister and Soboslai in front of him. But yeah, what it is for me, mate, on my 2 set pennies worth for what it's worth is, I think you're right, and I think Liverpool want the ball. I think they think Villa are here to counter-attack. Mm-hmm. You want your players in the middle who are going to, if they are going to be deep with a back 3, what will become a back 5 at times, having 3 very good technical footballers on there, you might not need an out DM. If they counter-attack, then everyone's got to fucking run back anyway.
Everyone's got to be on job.
That's what it is anyway, so I think it's more that. But yeah, we'll find out in about 10 minutes time. We've got a super chat in from Ariane. $2, thanks very much, mate. Says, hoping for a big win on my birthday. Good vibes. Happy birthday, Ariane. Hope you're having a good one. Hopefully the Reds can bring you 3 points as a present for you as well. What are your thoughts, mate, about... We spoke about it earlier. I don't want to go overground too much, but Jürgen was just asked by the TV presenters, I think it was Sky Sports, said to him, like, any worries about Salah? And he said, no, that was a media story. Basically, I've got loads and loads of things I need to worry about. That hasn't been one of them. There's been a lot of talk about Mo Salah. There's going to continue to be a lot of talk about Mo Salah until we get to whenever. We think it's set the 7th, that's Saudi deadline.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But there's talk that it might be the 20th. There's always going to be chat about him for what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. We mentioned on the last show, for obviously some people like, is there anybody? Because there are some people, mate, when their heads are turned, it can be difficult for them to be fully focused. I don't know. I don't sense that for Salah.
I'm not getting those vibes. Like
no.
He was in training. He's been in the training ground. He's been part of the squad. He's not kicked up a storm. He's not spat his dummy out the pram or anything like that. He's not publicly presented any problematic behaviour or traits right now that's sending off alarm bells or giving red flags to me personally. And I think the only drawback is Mohamed Salah, probably the most out of anybody in this Liverpool squad at the moment, is probably just wanting the football now to start doing the talking. We had a shocking season last year, not even shocking, but we fell off. We weren't at the level that we was expecting to be at. We didn't compete for what we was expecting to compete for. So as a result, he's probably one of the things, let's just get on with it a little bit. We've got to right those wrongs. I think Salah's that type of person that just wants to crack on with the footy and let the football do the talking, and all this speculation, all these rumours, especially because it doesn't seem like it's coming from his camp, that's kind of like plugging them. I said it the other day, mate. I think it's quite disrespectful that Saudi have come in at the what's our 11th hour. Yet they might still have time on their window, but I think it's quite disrespectful. Like, not all of the players that have gone from Liverpool to Saudi are playing at the same club right now, but Liverpool have been living rent-free in the Saudi Pro League's ecosystem now for the best part of 4 months. Like, every man and his dog has had conversations over there about Liverpool or Liverpool players. So the most obvious one is, why has Mohamed Salah not been one of those that has kind of been the priority? They didn't make him a priority. So to disrespectfully go to a club of the size of Liverpool and think that you can just whip out the money and think that that's going to be enough to bow us over, I think it is a little bit disrespectful in terms of like sportsmen and professionalism in that sense. But I don't see how it's going to affect and trickle down to Salah, because I think Salah's the type of person that just wants to get on with the game. He knows he signed the extension last season. He's the highest paid player in the club in a country where respectively you're getting paid very well for what it is that you do. So as a result of that, he's just got to crack on. If there's an opportunity for him to go next year when there's proper succession planning and the money's right, that's a different conversation for another day.
No one with Jimmy, yeah, let's say, and we do crack on with it. If it feels to me like what Barcelona tried to with Coutinho is that we just think we can. There's a number that you will accept, and I just think Liverpool gone, no, there's not. There might have been 8 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's what I
mean. Not now when we can't. We've got 5 forwards. We've got loads of games. What are we going to do? Who are we going to buy? We can't buy no one to replace him.
What's the point in having 200 M's in the bank if you can't do nothing and spend it?
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Like I say, if you don't qualify for the Champions League, you lose 100 of that anyway. So if he wants to go, and
get us back in the Champions League, bro. You could have went again. This isn't a direct salary, but like he could have went this summer if he would have scored those pens, got us into the Champions League, and they come in 8 weeks earlier and offer us 120, 130 mil. Because yeah, we're quids in. However, that's not happened. We're not in the Champions League. So Salah's got one job before he goes. Same way when Luis Suarez left, it was like, all right then, Luis, we're not going to win the league, but get us into the Champions League, and then if Barca then come back for you, we'll make the deal happen. Same with Coutinho, we was on the ascension. We knew we needed to rebuild. It was about, right, let's keep this position within the Champions League. If you're able to do that and be a part of that squad, then yeah, we will have the conversation down the line. And we're respectful enough to at least honour those wishes from a player, I think. So I think if Salah was to go to the powers that be in Liverpool in 4 to 6 months' time and say, look, if they come in this summer now for me, I'm ready to go. Yeah. They would happily respect that, because they'd be saying, all right, well, this is the price. And if you tell them early that that's the price and there's not going to be any awesome round and none of that, then we'll happily wait. And I think as well, he deserves a proper send-off. Mo Salah, considering what he's done for this club, what he's done in recent years for us and with the heights that he's taken us to, for him to just go out or drift off in an international break, that doesn't sit right with me, that, mate.
I believe Liverpool would want his replacement in already. Because the last thing you want is to be shopping around the market and everyone knows you've got 300 million quid or whatever, burn it, or you mean, you want to kind of get yourself, if whoever it is who do decide, and by the way, good luck replacing Mohamed Salah, but as close as you can get to having an elite level winger, whether that's a left winger or a right winger, whatever you want to do with it, they're hard to get anyway. It's going to be expensive. If a team knows you've got 200... Mate, how
expensive is a fucking midfielder in this day and age? You now look for world-class forwards. The money... And that's enough. Someone made a good point on Twitter the other day. One of very few good points that are on Twitter. But he said, if they spend 200 mil on Salah now, that is the market done. Like the price for players.
Kvaratskhelia is 200 million quid, or
whoever the next one is. Saka is 180 million. Do you know what I mean? Like you break the model again and again. I know it's a sliding door, and I think we've probably passed that anyway. Once we went over the 100 million mark, but in this day and age, you sell. And the other thing is, you sell Salah for 200 mil, it breaks the mold. But I also think they've played themselves into a bit of a stupid position, because I don't think you can go half. Like, you can't reel back 50% of his value in the space of a year.
No, yeah, I'm with you, mate. Like I say,
you can't turn around and say, he was worth 200 mil last season, but he's only worth 100. No, Salah's still going to be worth 140, 150 mil. And do you know what I mean, when the time comes? So they've shot themselves in the foot there by showing the hand that they're prepared to go to that extent You can't then come back and like circle back on your offer and say, oh, we're only going to offer you 100 mil because it's 12 months down the line. Salah could still be a European winner of sorts this season. He could still push for the Premier League title. There's still domestic cups, and he could still set Premier League records of his own. Again, like, he's still going to have a bag of value.
Yeah, absolutely, mate, absolutely. We'll cross them bridges as and when we get to them, but hopefully that bridge is in the next few days, and hopefully Mo Salah's fully concentrated on the game today, which kicks off.
You've got him down for a hat-trick. You've got all the faith in the world.
Mate, I believe in I believe in Mo Salah every single step of the way. Right then, we're going to go for a quick break before kick-off. So afterwards, let us know in the chat as we are live, whether it be in the Discord or in the YouTube chat. So we're going to go for a quick break. Let us know your score predictions, and we'll be back with the entire watch-along Liverpool versus Aston Villa after this quick message.
If I'd have just done that.
Welcome back, yes, welcome to the MNTV Watchalong Liverpool versus Aston Villa. That was me getting beat at Connect 4 by Chris Pajak, which honestly done my head in, because I had a chance to win. If you go back and watch it at some point, you'll see there's a line of 3.
Is there one where you're playing pool with him as well?
No, that's Dan.
Okay. So Chris is just really good at, like,
games. Yeah, basically non-athletic games.
Darts? You good at darts?
Probably. It's Pajak's MO. But yeah, I had him beat and I missed it, and he laughed in my face. It was horrendous. Anyway, welcome back. Yeah, that's the score predictions. Before I get to that, got a super chat from Jose Cambronero. I think Jose or Jose, I apologise, whatever one. I'll say both. With the Glazers staying, do you think it's hard by one of the other top Prem teams within the next year? Listen, mate, I wouldn't rule anything out. I don't know. But yeah, you think they'd want to. Every state is trying to buy a team. Now Qatar own, of course, PSG or the big links there, of course, but I know there's different.
They want to sell that, don't they?
Yeah, potentially there's different arms to it and different. But yeah, maybe is the answer there, mate. I don't know. Right then, score predictions. You went 2-0, didn't you?
Yeah, I need a clean sheet, bro. I don't even care. It could be 10-0. I just need a clean sheet today. Mike's
gone for 5-1 in the YouTube comments, which is a big game. Let's have a little look as well. Mike gone for 2-0. Darwin getting a brace.
Cray has gone for 3-1. Cray 62. Love to see it. Jimmy's YouTube says 4-0.
Big wins getting predicted here by some Reds. I don't mind it. Neil O'Callaghan with another super chat. I think the next movement is FSG. The market has changed forever, and they need to sell to owners who compete. I think they would sell, but someone's got to put the money up that they think it's worth. No one bid for United at the valuation of the Glazers.
They wanted 10 bill.
And no one bid it, and no one bid that. Liverpool are looking for whatever Liverpool are looking for. So we'll find out where it's at. Right then, I'm going to see if I can find on our where are we? Turkey. We're in Turkey, aren't we? See where
Antalya.
Put our I'm getting my hair done afterwards, but for now,
which is not the capital of Turkey, which we
Ankara is the capital. Yeah,
we gave you fake news before. Well,
Dan did. Yeah, Dan's geography knowledge isn't as good as his football knowledge. I mean, we were useless.
I was way off as well with mine, to be fair.
Neither of us
knew exactly where
we were at, did we? But yeah. Right then, we are just seconds away from kick-off. Liverpool versus Aston Villa.
Let's go. Come on,
says, why are you in the wrong chairs? This is my chair. I always sit here.
You watched the stream last week, and
Chris sits there, and we're underway. By the way, kick-off. By the way, just to let you know, obviously we're watching in Turkey. sometimes there can be delays on streams and stuff and things like that. So just to let you know, that's where we're at. So use the clock below to sync up with your stream. Use the clock. It matches ours, and you'll be with us every step of the way.
Collis, it says it's 11 p.m. here in Sydney. I'm on dad duty as the baby won't sleep. Reds 2-1.
Mate,
big up you, man.
Milk it, because I used to love, right? I would be staying up anyway to like watch the NFL or the cricket or something, and the baby would be awake, and I'd go, oh, don't worry, love, I'll do it, I'll keep up. And then I'd get the lay-in anyway. But I was always going to be up.
You get the brownie points.
Yeah. Okay. And the lie-in, and I got to watch what I wanted, so there's where we're at.
Undisturbed. Yeah, I like that. I see the logic there. But big up you, not all heroes wear capes.
No, absolutely, man, yeah. Hope the baby settles after the game. If he settles down at like 1 a.m. your time,
yeah, and I hope we do score a load of goals, but just temper the celebrations.
Silent celebrations.
You know that, boys.
Yeah, we know, man. We won't be doing none of that here today.
Alex Campanelli says 9 a.m. in Montreal, Canada. Start my day off right. Liverpool, please. Yes, we hope so.
I remember watching the...
Oh, that's a wayward pass from Diaz there.
Yeah.
Oh, but well.
There's McAllister playing deeper, wins the ball back, knocks it inside to Szoboszlai. Liverpool have got a very deep midfield. It is McAllister playing DM, by the way.
Yeah.
McAllister's playing DM, Curtis Jones from the left.
I'm happy with that. And that's
long ball down the line.
No.
The flag goes up against Luis Diaz, the offside decision.
Yeah, I was going to say...
If he wasn't offside, it was the best time run I've ever seen.
He had about 20 yards on the defender, didn't he? But he's a quick guy anyway, so...
But yeah, so it is McAllister as the DM, Curtis Jones on the left of the midfield, Szoboszlai on the right of the midfield.
10 p.m. here in Seoul, LFC.
Seoul?
I don't know where that is.
There's not North Korea, South Korea. My God, there's been enough controversies with red men staff and countries over the last few days.
Geography is not...
No, I knew the answer, I just said the wrong one. It's definitely South Korea.
Okay. I didn't know where it was, to be fair.
Liverpool put the press on against Aston Villa. Early penalty shout. Corner kick given against Pau Torres.
And it was on Nunes. Gets clattered.
We're
going to have to look at that. Is VAR going to look at that? No, they're going to get away with it. They're playing themselves, trying to play out of the back there. Villa played themselves into a little bit of trouble. Liverpool's press is effective. Salah and Nunes. Nah, it's a bit of a coming together, isn't it? Yeah, he looks like he gets the ball. I'm going to say the defender, Pau Torres, gets the ball there. And then ends up
on the floor. Right then, corner comes in, headed to the edge of the box. Forced to Szoboszlai on the volley. And Dom Szoboszlai! We were told when we signed him that he was lethal with long distance shots, and within 3 minutes at Villa Park, Dom Szoboszlai has put Liverpool 1-0 up. Corner was headed half clear by Aston Villa, fell to him on the left foot, and with a half volley, rocketed one into the bottom left-hand corner. Absolute world-class finish and a world-class start for Liverpool.
Liverpool get off to a good start for a change. Things you love to see. Look at that. Just, everybody misses it and he's just there.
It's a worldy finish.
Talk us through.
On the left foot, swing, it bounces once, takes off, it rockets off the ground. It flies in. Look at the technique to keep it down. Just one little skimmer. It's a bit like Thiago against Porto, where it just kisses the surface and takes off. And within, 3.5 minutes, Liverpool 1-0 up. Wow, and there's what you mean when we talk about midfield options. Jürgen said the other day, didn't he? He felt that he's got goals in his midfield. He's certainly got goals in his midfield.
And look, whatever plan Unai Emery came to Anfield with, you might as well just rip it up now, lad, and go to plan B, because it surely wasn't to go 1-0 behind after 3 minutes. It probably doesn't change much for them in the early exchanges, but they're going to have to come out now. They're going to have to step up. They can't just rely on hitting us on the counter anymore.
No.
But that's a great start. Well done, the Reds.
Yeah, and it all started. Liverpool won that corner with the press, and I think what we have seen when we've had 11 players on the pitch is Liverpool's press has worked well. We just haven't had enough players on the pitch. So, I thought against Chelsea for the first 20 minutes or so, the press was really good. At times against Bournemouth, it really was good as well. And that one, we win a corner from, I think it was definitely Nunes. Was it Diaz over there as well? Couldn't quite see who it was. Salah and Nunes win a corner off Torres. Liverpool with Szoboszlai on the edge of the box. That's what he's there for. When we were promised goals, he got goals and assists, double digits at RB Leipzig, and there's his first Liverpool goal. Hopefully the first of many. And it was, if he strikes any better in the next 5-6 years that he's at Liverpool, however long he's at, then he'll do well, because that was some striker, wasn't he? Absolutely rocket ship that one in.
Good to see. Liverpool again on the ball.
It was Carl Martin with his members chat says, way to go, Reds. Yes, way to go indeed.
And that, just ran out of play.
Really great finish by Szoboszlai. Really great finish.
I didn't know what to expect from this kid either when we signed him. I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, you see loads of YouTube clips of...
That's all we saw.
Literally just rockets after rocket, like, to be fair. But so I knew he had that in his locker. But I wasn't.
You know what I've been surprised by him the most, mate? The energy. He is everywhere. I hate to compare players to Steven Gerrard because he's fucking Steven Gerrard, but when you wear an A for Liverpool, you're going to get compared to him. He looks a bit like, in terms of getting about the... He's everywhere. And listen, Steven Gerrard wouldn't have struck many sweet in that with his left foot, I'll tell you. Absolute rocket from Dom Szoboszlai. And like I say, mate, if there's more of them to come, against a very good goalkeeper, I think, in Emi Martinez, he couldn't even smell that one.
No,
absolutely nothing he could do.
Nowhere.
It was the way he just hit it into the floor, and the way it kissed the surface. Because really, if you hit a ball that bounces a yard in front of you, you think it'd go over the bar, but the way...
That's what I mean, the control on it.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And we go again now, Liverpool, down the left-hand side. It's been all Liverpool, Aston Villa in this... I thought they were playing 4-5 at the back. It looks more 4-3-3-ish, 4-4-2-ish at this moment in time.
Out of possession, it does.
Yeah, and they just can't get the ball. Liverpool are just milking the ball for all it's worth.
Brett Young says Szoboszlai over Scholes. I'm not joking.
It was a good finish.
Yeah.
Saw him score a few of those in the past, that's for certain.
Liverpool passing really well, and they're in again. They're in behind here again, Steve.
Ball comes into the box from Nunes, just over the... I think he was offside. Yeah, I thought he was. Liverpool running the channels really well. Apologies, it was Szoboszlai, I think, again. I thought it was Nunes when I looked up. But a couple of times now Liverpool have been caught offside. But they're certainly willing to run in behind. That's what you'll do with Nunes in your team.
You've got to.
I mean, it's a tight... It probably is just off.
But you've got to.
That's a good ball. I like the white boots as well. If you're going to wear white boots, Dom, you've got to be good. And what a start he's had in those white boots. And Liverpool 1-0 up at Villa Park. No, it's not. It's at Anfield against Aston Villa. Getting our locations mixed up here in Turkey. We didn't even know the capital was. Big header, good header as well for Liverpool. Centre back and nodded back to Emi Martinez. That's a good first duel for Joey Gomez. I think it was Gomez who won the header. That'd be nice for him. Was it? Didn't quite see. Be interesting to see. Again, I haven't clocked it. Because we haven't seen Liverpool defend yet.
Are you going to continue to try and play out from the back?
Aston Villa just let Emi Martinez just got the ball at his feet, and Liverpool aren't willing to press him. Don't need to yet. Now he goes long. Matip goes across, loses out. It's hard when the ball goes into that shadow to see who's over there.
It's a lovely day in Liverpool today.
Absolutely perfect day.
I
thought Gomez might have been playing right the way Liverpool announced their team, but it looks like he's playing on the left of the two centre-halves. It's Matip in his usual right position. So Gomez is effectively just slotted right in for Virgil van Dijk. Now Trent is in midfield now, by the way, it's worth noting. They have gone back to that. He's in there. The captain of Liverpool as well. What an honour that must be, man. 24 years old, Scouse fella as well. There he is, playing centre mid. As Liverpool knock the ball around, go back to Alisson Becker with it.
Yeah, that free just makes me nervous though, mate.
It's hard. But again, mate, Villa half pressing, but not really pressing. And Liverpool, it's relatively comfortable with the ball, to be honest with you. There's huge spaces though. If you lose the ball, you're in big trouble. You've got to be so protective with it. As Joe Matip strides forward to Alexander Arnold goes and covers him. He's gone backwards now. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He had the ball on. He had Szoboszlai.
But it's good reading him from Trent there to just know straight away that like if Joe's going to go on his little wandering runs, I need to stay.
Yeah, Mo Salah up against Lucas Digne. Digne does well, takes it off him and keeps it in.
And
Salah
gives away a foul.
Commits a foul. Yeah, probably.
Unlucky, just into the back of him.
Did you see Salah going around the museum in London?
Yeah.
To look at the Egyptian artefacts. It's a
bit
like
he's probably thinking, "Yous always these. Yous have robbed them." Like, real talk though. Like, yous have robbed me stuff. You've been in my house and you've taken it, and now you've got it on display.
I said it was a bit like when I went to Epcot and was looking around UK World. Yeah. Like it's not the real. Like it's not the same, but it kind of is. Like I've come like halfway around the world to look at some things that we got in the house. I wonder if I'm looking at the Egyptian artifact. I don't know. But UK World in Epcot is not like the UK. Yeah. It's a bit like a Mary Poppins village or something, and they just charge ridiculous amounts for fish and chips, which is accurate. It's an expensive place, Disney.
Mate, fish and chips nowadays is expensive even over
I
here.
paid £9 the other day in Wales. £9 fish?
£9?
Yeah.
My dad played some mad dough for the one in Harry's the other day. I was like, Harry's is a rip-off. He was like, no, it was like £7.50 or something. I was like, see, back in the day, you used to be able to get fish and chips for about £4.
Mate, I paid £9 the other day. North Wales, yeah. All over the top for Aston Villa. They into the
it's
Liverpool
on the
box the
other side,
first time. Across the box. Trent's just about got in Ollie Watkins' way and Szoboszlai covers up.
Does well.
It was the first time we saw Aston Villa half getting behind. He went down the left. He went in behind Andy Robertson. Diaby got in, played the ball across. I think, I'll have to look back at it, I think Trent just does enough to get in Ollie Watkins' way. Yeah, it's good defender by Alexander Arnold.
He cuts right across him.
Right
across his run.
It's really clever play by Alexander Arnold. He couldn't get the ball, but he made sure Ollie Watkins couldn't. And then thankfully Szoboszlai was on the other end of it to clear. Now here come Aston Villa with this wide wing back formation. When they got the ball, they do hug their full-backs hug the touchline.
They do, don't they?
And then it is a back five then. Look at them chalk on the boots over to the other side towards the left. Trent's got some work to do to defend. Aston Villa, keep it in. Ball into the box. Robertson on the cover this time.
Slobbers like
Liverpool have lost it.
Out in
Ball comes back into the box.
Post.
Robertson again.
Love that.
That is twice Andy Robertson's bailed Liverpool. I say bailed Liverpool out. He's done his job. He's defended well. As Villa tried to what to do, mate. They are so wide, and their plan is obvious: stretch the pitch, get the ball in. And a couple of times there, Liverpool needed to be switched on. And to be fair to Robertson, and both times he did well. Nice to see both fullbacks defensively doing what they're meant to be doing.
That's why I was showing for a clean sheet.
They love this long throw, don't they, Aston Villa?
Yeah.
Long throw coming in.
Today could be the day for the clean sheet.
I hope so.
Be a very good Sunday.
Matty Cash is going to launch this one in.
Cash money into the box.
Liverpool got the first contact. It wasn't a great clearance. The second one was. Can Liverpool launch a counter-attack? The ball, he's just got the angle wrong. Diaz was away. And I think Nunes too. And they were deep in their own half, and the ball from McAllister, he just got the wrong...
He's better than that.
He just panicked a little bit, I think. He didn't have to be that accurate with it. He tried to be really precise. He could have just hit that over the top.
Couldn't he not say it over the top, mate? He could have just kept them on the deck.
Yeah.
Keep it on the deck and put it in space. You know what I mean? Play it into the space, not just a little bit wide, but...
Yeah. Right then, where are we up to on likes on the stream? 400, there's over 3,500 people watching. Right. Only 400 likes. Thumbs up on the video, please. It's over there, just below. I think it's just below the Errol on your screens. Get it clicked now. Doesn't cost you a penny. And it really does help us out. Lewis Diaz. Diaz, a tackle falls straight to Diaby, and Villa come again. Ollie Watkins, Andy Robertson again. Started really well defensively as Robertson, and Liverpool looks to counter. Ball. Can Nunes keep that in?
Yes, he can.
Nah. Just again.
Just put the afterburners on.
I think twice we've seen Liverpool just get the counter, but it's there for them.
Yeah.
If Villa lose the ball high up and the wing backs have gone,
there's
space in behind just twice.
It's the same space that we was worried about getting exposed. Yeah. It's just in reverse for them. But you almost want to kind of lure them into that trap, don't you? You almost want them to be expansive and let the full-backs get into those positions, steal the ball off them there, and then ping it into those spaces. Long. It's a good ball. Watkins hold-up play, how is it? Not bad.
It's usually good. Liverpool won it back, though. Trent's defended well again. Nearly. Ollie Watkins smelled it as Trent got it back to Alisson, but Alisson got there in the end and Liverpool keep calm. Just kept the ball there a couple of too many times too early of the Reds. Alexis McAllister should be the man to remedy that, although he's lost out.
Crunched into him.
Yeah, it was a good tackle whoever that was, but it fell through to Alisson. I don't know if Trent saw Watkins or he timed the pass perfectly. I'll give him the benefits of the doubt. But Watkins was alive to the back pass.
I was going to say, we got away
a little bit, Trent, but again,
you know what, you need a little bit of luck sometimes because Trent's been unlucky in those situations.
He defended the first ball really well.
That's what I mean. So you deserve a little bit of luck, man.
Villa went long looking for the second ball. There's what you get with Trent. What a pass!
Wow!
Diaz, Lewis Diaz, acres of space, edge of the box, cuts inside, finds Salah, can't get it down. It's bobbling about. It's wriggling through. Villa get it back to Martinez and he clears. Salah's his first touch went really high. Diaz wins the ball back again. Nice from Lewis Diaz.
But that is my issue with Diaz. When he gets them and picks up the ball there, he can be so dangerous, or he looks so threatening on the ball. But he didn't know what he wanted to do with it. He didn't know if he wanted to go on the outside or if he wanted to come in. And then when he does come in, he slows everything down. It's like, you look like you could be so explosive and so quick.
Get on with it.
Yeah, get on with it a little bit.
I think that's where the lack of a left foot comes sometimes. He's always going to come inside.
Yeah.
And Salah knew what he was doing. It just got very congested. They're playing a back three. It's going to be hard to play through the middle of these. I do believe go old school a little bit, get chalk on your boots. Diaz is good enough with his
Yeah,
left foot,
he is.
isn't
He definitely
Liverpool
is.
go wide again. This time it's Curtis Jones back in the side. He might be the option to exploit the overlap a little bit, perhaps. As the ball goes back to Andy Robertson, plays it across the field. Trent in midfield gives it to Salah. And Liverpool 15 minutes gone and relatively comfortable. A couple of half attempts from Villa, but not in that trouble with Alisson. Liverpool snuffed them out. Trent goes long again. Another brilliant ball. It's a better ball. Lewis Diaz into the box.
Little chop.
Diaz has a shot blocked. It was good defending.
He's been done, hasn't he?
It's two wonderful balls from Trent Alexander-Arnold to find Diaz.
Unbelievable.
The second one was better than the first. Look at this for the pass.
Way.
Wow, his first touch was really good. He does well, the defender, to be fair. He holds him up, and there's no pass on. To be fair to Diaz, there wasn't a pass on.
There wasn't. But
Curtis Jones was screaming, I think, in the box, but I don't think he could ever have got it to him.
He's unlucky. Come on, Diaz.
But two wonderful passes from Alexander-Arnold.
Liverpool corner,
Robbo.
outswing.
Left footer, Andy Robertson. Ball comes in, headed clear. McAllister picks up the rebound, going to give it back to Robertson's going to get a second bite at it, and it comes again too close to Martinez.
Yeah, way too close to him. Way too close to him.
Man, I know he scored off not being on a corner before, but I still think Szoboszlai's the best corner taker. Aston Villa have got a problem here early doors. I think it's Carlos. They've had centre-back issues, of course, already. With Tyrone Mings going to be out for an extended period of time, really, isn't he? And it looks like... Oh, what have I done here? I've changed the channel. Where have we gone?
Back in time.
Oh. Our feed just froze a little bit there, I think. Yeah. For some reason, let me just get it back a minute. We've had a lot. Where are we up to here? Oh, that's well behind that one. Yeah. Tommy, you have to fix the clock, sorry, mate. We're back. Our feed just cut out a little bit, and it looks like we're about 20 seconds now off where we was. Or so.
John Bubble says, damn, I missed the first goal. What happened, Steve?
Corner came in, it was flicked away, and then Szoboszlai with a left-footed half volley. It was an absolute peach of a finish.
Not a bad way to score your first goal for Liverpool Football Club, that is
way
it.
to score your first goal, by the way. We're back now. There's the clock. We lost our feed for a bit, now we're back. There's what we're on the time-wise. And it looks like Aston Villa are going to be forced into a change. He doesn't look comfortable, does he?
No. Yeah, again, given a little bit of instructions, maybe.
And I don't think Liverpool will mind a little water break here. As Aston Villa get treatment. It is Carlos who's down. There's a replay of the goal. It's a gorgeous goal.
The control to keep that on. That's what's got me. I'm like, how have you kept that down there? But like, you've not even like got it toppings or nothing. You've kept it down. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a hard shot to save.
He's had rotten injury. Look,
this Carlos, someone in the chat then said was out all last season apparently.
Gerrard signed him, and then I don't think he got to play him like once. He snapped his Achilles. He's back in the side today, but it looks like he's in a bit of bother. So Aston Villa may be forced into an early change. I'm looking at their bench now. Longley, who they've only just signed, may be the man to come on. Maybe Callum Chambers if they don't want to bring Longley on. Obviously he's literally just turned up. I think like 3 days ago.
Eze diving there.
What do you reckon if it is going to be a sub? Yeah, they are going to make a change. It looks like. I was wrong. They're going to bring Leon Bailey on. That's interesting. That's an interesting substitution.
Well, they're behind, but equally.
So we'll see what that means in terms of a replay and a reshuffle for Aston Villa. But yeah, Leon Bailey replacing
Who goes into that
Carlos.
back line for them then?
They either put Luiz or Kamara back there, or they just change the formation, is the other option.
Yeah. They will go to 3 at the back.
Matty Cash maybe? Or did he? No, they're a back 4 now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's an interesting substitution. Bailey on, Carlos off, and Aston Villa have reacted to be fair, they haven't had a kick, and they've changed their formation, and Liverpool are going to have to adapt to that now. I'm guessing that means Diaby and Bailey go either side of Watkins, and they be 4-2-3-1-ish. They look more 4-2-3-1, don't they? There's Luiz and Kamara sitting.
Yeah, they're sitting.
So John McGuinness at 10, maybe.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll have it. I'll take it.
that's what they're going to do, I think. As Aston Villa resume knocking the ball around the back.
And they've gone back to playing it out from the back.
Liverpool
And
took it off
again,
them.
it's been dispossessed relatively easy. But that is a...
Foul,
Yeah.
John McGinn
John
committed
McGinn.
foul. He said he wasn't, but Soboslai went down. Foul was given. And yeah, it's an interesting... Look what happened to Carlos.
Yeah, it is a foul.
Yeah, it was a foul by McGinn. But yeah, so Aston Villa forced into a sub and they decided to make it... and they changed formation as well.
One, yeah, they've changed formation. They've gone for an offensive sub. Heavy touch from Robbo.
And Bailey's a good player.
Leon, yeah.
I thought they
Jamaican.
had two options. They had two
Jamaican,
defenders on the bench if he wanted to do it. He's chose not to as Liverpool go back to Alisson. He goes long, looking towards Mo Salah. Battles but loses out. Can Liverpool win the second ball? They can't. It was nice.
Well done.
McAllister read that really well.
We're quite relentless on the ball, off the ball today.
We're on 776 likes, by the way, if you want to click the...
Wow, Slobo's goal alone should have got us to the 1K mark.
If you like Dom Soboslai's goal, hit that like button. 3,500 people watching along. Hit that button. Right down Liverpool. 20 minutes gone.
Happy?
Yeah, man. It's been relatively comfortable so far. We'll see Aston Villa have changed. They've gone more to a 4-4-2. See how Liverpool...
Oh yeah, I might end up eating my words here, you know. As long as we keep a clean sheet, I can save face. But I said that we weren't going to perform today, and so far this has probably been the best 20 minutes I've seen us play all season.
Yeah, it's been good. Cenk goes long over the top, looking for the run.
Wow,
Salah's in.
Runners,
Plays it across to Nunes! It's in!
Oh, it's in anyway!
It's gone in. I think it's an own goal. I'm pretty sure Nunes strikes it. I think it hit the post and then cannons in off Matty Cash. I think that's what's happened. Either way, it's 2 goals for Liverpool. I think it's an own goal.
You'd be wounded.
We're gonna check everything on this just to make sure. Is there an offside involved? What's gone on? I think we saw Jordan Pickford have one of these yesterday where it hit him on the head and went in. I think Matty Cash has been a bit unlucky here. Ball over the top.
He's onside. Salah's
looks
onside.
on. He cuts it across. Nunes' shot. It hits the post and just cannons off Matty Cash. He can't get out the way of it. I mean, Nunes really should have scored. But either way, Liverpool have got the goal. Yeah, Nunes is a bit gutted at himself for not scoring it, but Matty Cash done the duties for him.
He looks wounded, doesn't he? I can understand it.
He just swings a leg at it. We're just checking the offside on Salah, by the way. I mean, Matty Cash just kicks it into his own goal, so I don't know what we're looking at that for.
Yeah, he's wounded. He is wounded.
He's absolutely fuming. I think the goal's been given, yeah. Oh my God. William Rigby with the super chat. Da Wizzy makes me da jizzy.
Seen a lot online. Da
jizzy?
Yeah, it's not one that
I don't need to know about the men's ejaculations, I'll be honest. Like, you be you. I mean, I'm presuming William is a girl, a boy. But no. I don't think girls. No, never mind.
Someone's telling me the pronunciation of Sloboslai. Bro, if you watch these, you know I am not good at pronunciation.
It's that you're saying soz.
Yes. No, like he said, I'm saying like sh.
I just say Soboslai. Soboslai. Lewis Diaz running into the box.
Turning.
Diaz across the box. Oh, just blocked in time. I mean,
and
Liverpool have won it back again. Yeah, nice.
Nice, we'll take it.
Liverpool relentless with winning the ball back. I feel Matty Cash just swings a leg at it. He's trying. I think he believes it's going to fall to Diaz. I don't know if it was. I think he might have got away with it. I mean, Darwin would be half gutted that he never scored. I mean,
I'm not asked.
I mean, I don't give a fuck.
I said 2-0. If this game ends in 5 minutes' time, I'll be happy.
But yeah, Liverpool have got a 2-goal cushion here at Anfield, and if they can see this one out and win this game, 10 points from 12 with some very difficult games involved, Liverpool will be happy. The ball goes over the top. Work to be done, though, of course. Don't rest on your laurels.
I like this a little bit more direct route, you know. I'm not opposed to it.
Go Villa on their first proper counter-attack. Can they exploit Liverpool? Ball into the box. Defend Robertson again on the cover.
Robbo.
He's had some really good defensive positions. Luis Diaz gives it away.
He's done it a couple times.
And he blamed his mate. And it was a blind pass by Diaz. Don't blame your mate. It was your fault. Ball goes down the line. Matip should deal with that.
See, the timing of them runs, the reading.
Liverpool go long again. Sprint on for Nunes. He's in a foot race. He turns the beers on, and he's got there as well. Oh, brilliant! Win it back.
No, hey,
Don't know about that.
Fuck off.
Nunes is a judge to a foul. Konza, he's not complaining too much. It's hard to see because the fucking shadows. Has he fouled him? We have to foul it.
Foul.
There's no foul. The ball fell to Mo Salah. I think you've got to let that go.
You've got to.
I think you let that go, then put your flag up. I think you should see how that plays out. I don't think that's what you'd say a definite foul. I think they both just fell over.
Carl Martin with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Carl says, "Will take it. Love watching them play like this."
Absolutely, my friend. Right then, get those fouls. We're 50 away from 1,000 likes at Aston Villa. Try and get themselves back in the game. If you can hit that thumbs up button and click it now, that will box us off. Ball over to the more defending for Andy Robertson. He's done it again. He's having an absolutely brilliant first 25 minutes as Andy Robertson. So far, it's been absolutely excellent.
That's a great ball as well.
Nunes, first touch towards Diaz.
That's a good one.
That's
a foul. That's a foul. And that should be a card as well.
Yellow card, surely.
He was going
Don't shake your head, lad. What are you shaking his head at that?
That's the frightening thing with the pace. It's frightening, mate. He has got it.
Who was it who got booked? I didn't quite... Oh, it's Kamara, wasn't it? Yeah. Kamara was forced into a... He was chasing Luis Diaz and he just threw him to the floor and rightly Liverpool get a free kick. Right-hand side of the box. I'm guessing within Szoboszlai range. It's probably crossing range, but Szoboszlai's holding the ball.
Free kick though, good area. Martinez is trying to organise his two-man wall, is that?
Yeah, it's got to be a cross, hasn't it? Szoboszlai.
It's mad the fact that you got these two conversing about who's going to take the free kicks now. Trent with the armband and then he's pulling rank. He's like, yo.
He could shoot.
Like, boss man.
Look,
you've already scored, but this is my territory.
Trent thinks it into Joel Matip. He's got to score.
How has he missed?
He nods it wide, completely unopposed. He has to at least hit the target. Was he onside?
Yeah.
It'd have been tight, I think. Oh, he has to score.
What a ball that is. What a ball.
That isn't even an hard chance, that. Great ball by Trent. I'd have rose like a salmon. I'd have overheaded that.
Would you? Yeah.
No.
Liverpool win it back again. Fired strong. Fired into him.
Nice by Szoboszlai.
That was lovely, but that could have ended horribly. I'm so glad it didn't.
It was a bit McAllister-esque, that wasn't it? Yeah. With the studs up. But yeah, Liverpool dominating the ball. When they do lose it, they are quick to win it back.
And you can fully understand now as well, after watching 25 minutes of this, why Endo wasn't in the team selection today. The way that we've played, the way that they've set up.
I think so far, 20 minutes in, Jäger's played it perfectly. He knew
of course,
we're going to have a lot of the ball. And he's got a very energetic team on to try and win it back.
Harriers, they're all Harriers, man. They're all after
Liverpool have been excellent, all to a man, really. No one's played.
And the real thing is, I haven't even had to mention Alisson's name once yet. No. That's what I like. Yeah, I love him, and I think he's great. But the less I have to mention his name on a stream, or just in general when we're watching a match, the better.
I'm sick of him being our best player.
Innit?
So fun. And yeah, Liverpool relatively comfortable here with the ball. Knocking it around.
AWCS says so far we are controlling the game well.
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely. Szoboszlai just knocks it out wide and Liverpool can go again. Matip's allowed to run forward if he wants to. Keep going, lad. I don't know why he turns back. Just keep going. Once you're there, you might as well stay there.
Innit? You've half committed.
And Liverpool have reacted because Trent's just dropped into centre back. Yeah, Matip could have stayed there really.
Diaz stretching the pitch again.
It's wide. The ball's on if they can find him. Diaz is the out ball every time. If Liverpool want to get there. Although there's Alisson. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm alright with them having the ball at his feet there. Unopposed, no press. Take time, we're good.
Liverpool's trying to play out from the back. Good. The Villa press is weird. It's kind of a press, but kind of not a press. You know what I mean? They're going in ones and twos rather than fives and sixes, and Liverpool just knocking it round them.
It's like they want to press the lanes as opposed to the players.
Yeah, but they're not really going as a group, so there's usually a ball on. We're careful there, though. Yeah, Liverpool still be able to play out of it. Salah in behind. I'm guessing he's not be able to get that throw in for Liverpool. Look at Digne. He could have probably just let that go out. He nodded it out under a bit of pressure from Salah. But yeah, I think Unai Emery will be disappointed with his team's performance.
Yeah,
Villa are known to be a bit more better defensively, and again, they're going in ones and twos, and Liverpool just finding ways around them. And for a team playing like such a wide formation, Liverpool are finding it quite easy to pick holes. They're trying to be a bit more compact now. You can see. Be interesting to see if we do start trying to get a bit more wider.
Well, it's a good test for game management for me.
Yeah, man. Liverpool ball over the top. I'm guessing he would have been offside. Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, cool.
But Emi Martinez collected anyway, so Curtis Jones' run was in vain.
But yeah, I think the game management thing is going to be key for us now, because this is a rarity, the situation that we find ourselves in. 2-0 up with half an hour played. You could say that the game could be out of sight if Matip scores that chance then to make it 3. But how Liverpool manage this game now, how much appetite they have to want to keep the foot on Villa's neck and dominate.
Oh, they won it back again. Liverpool, ball back again. They took it off Liverpool. It's Mo Salah into the box, just round the room. He had nowhere to go. And Liverpool have won it back again.
It's it.
No, don't. Oh, no, they give it away again.
He just lost out there.
Now there is a counter. Be careful, there's a lot of pace in this Villa side. Liverpool need to get back into shape as quickly as they can. Andy Robertson's gone past 2.
First time he's
brilliant by Diaby, and he just hits it straight at Liverpool, and Liverpool should clear it. Corner.
That was frightening, that though. It
was Bailey, sorry. When Bailey he got a head of steam up and he ran at Liverpool. We've had a good message in the Discord actually from Idad, who says credit to Liverpool's coaching staff as well. Szoboszlai and McAllister, the 2 new lads, look really settled already, and you're right, they do. There was the first time the Reds got stretched really, that he could have prevented that corner. It was a little bit messy, but in the end,
regrouped, we'll take it. It is what it is.
It was the first time Bailey got past Robertson so far, and he went past 2 of them, but thankfully didn't get past the third.
He's slaloming past them though.
Yeah, man, he's going to be difficult.
He was like a little Jamaican bobsled.
Mm-hmm.
See what I did there? Yeah.
Nicodinho then, corner in front of the cop. Corner comes in. Liverpool get the first header, good header away. And wow, Aston Villa have gone all the way back to Emi Martinez. Surprising. They're going to bring it, send it long again, trying to get Liverpool maybe off guard a little bit.
Good ball by the keeper.
Yeah, and Aston Villa have won the knockdown. Good back heel into the box. Andy Robertson again.
Unlucky.
Just read it really well, and Liverpool are able to clear towards Salah. Flicks it around the corner to Nunes. Just couldn't find Salah on the return.
Just couldn't make it stick. Oh, and then
calm defending by
really well.
Yeah, I think it was Konza. Robbo again done really well there, because Liverpool were all over the shop off the corner, and then it went back and then got back long again, and Robertson just about done well on the cover.
Probably the most possession Villa have probably
for a while,
had,
yeah.
Keeping the ball, they got a corner, recycled it well.
Oh,
but then it's just cut
look,
out.
That was excellent by Gomez. That was brilliant. He stepped in front of it. Yeah.
Right time.
Here goes Diaz on a run. He's got Szoboszlai down the line if he wants to use him. He hasn't given me. Give me.
Yeah, I would have. He does. He does give him me.
Szoboszlai's ball across is blocked out by Aston Villa, and they should be able to clear. Yeah, they have just about. But it's going to come. Be careful. They're putting in a foot
and
race.
Pace.
Gomez. He slipped. He's unlucky.
It's 2v2.
2v2. Aston Villa into the box. It's the army. Lays it off to the side. Trent just about kind of over the bar.
Skies it.
And it was John McGinn who fired it over. Gomez got. I'll have to see it. He won it back and then fell to the ground. What happened? Let's see.
He gets in front of his man. He just
slips.
Under him. Yeah.
He just slips.
The ball gets caught under him. He slips under it, doesn't he?
And then it was 2v2. McGinn was steaming in again under pressure by Alexander Arnold. John McGinn will have hoped he'd have done better there and just fired it over. And I feel like had a lifeline, but he didn't take it. They pull long again, just.
Mate, I don't mind.
Darwin makes a nuisance of himself and wins it. Back heel towards Salah, not giving.
I don't mind this more direct little route to goal, you know.
Oh, Liverpool have won it back again with Alexander Arnold. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Come on, this should be a goal. This should be a
Liverpool
goal.
Into the box, Darwin. Nunes blocked. Trent was fantastic there. He just stepped in front a few times. Liverpool have done really well on the interceptions. His pass to Nunes was great, and it was a good block by the Villa defender. It's a bit end-to-end. I don't think we need it to be that.
This is what I was saying to you before about game management, though, how we see out this game now. We've got an hour of football to be played. That's going to tell me a lot more than the fact that we scored 2
Long
goals.
ball over the top. Matip's head is a good one. Second ball, Villa win it though. Matip again.
Deals with it.
That'll do us. Could just do with a sticking up front for a little man. Ooh, yeah, Liverpool.
I think he heard you.
Good, glad he did. All the way from Turkey. And Joe Gomez, putting his foot on the ball. I think that's wise. Liverpool don't need to get drawn into a fucking basketball game with the 2 goals up. And everyone can get
it looks fun. Yeah, it looks fun, but as I say, this is where I want to see that a little bit of maturity, because that's one thing we struggle at, even though defensively
you can still attack, but you don't have to be all over the shop.
Exactly. Defensively we weren't great last season at times, but I thought it was our game management that killed us off more than just being defensively poor.
Turn over the ball. Yeah, Liverpool are just being a bit more casual on the ball now. Villa aren't pressing it, so Liverpool can just knock it about. And why wouldn't you? as Gomez finds Joel Matip again. He can go for a little run. He can play Salah in. Doesn't
Jeez,
choose. Yeah,
he waited
too long, and
didn't
then
he,
in the end
really?
he crowded out.
But he's there to try and press to win the ball back
We've got
this
to be careful
time.
now,
Villa do play out of the press. He managed to get out of it, but the hold-up isn't the best.
And nice. I think it's McAllister, is it, running back towards goal? Knocks it back to Alisson as well. And when Liverpool have lost the ball...
Jason Tremaine says, so far the best half of football I've seen Liverpool play in a while. First to the dead balls, creating chances, and Trent bossing the game at the minute. Good performance so far.
It's been good. It has been a good performance, not wrong. 35 or so minutes gone. And again, Liverpool are just taking the time, which I don't think's a bad. I'm surprised Villa, maybe they're just knackered a little bit because there's no press coming. They're just sitting in tight, so how Liverpool want to play this will be interesting. I think that should be the plan. Keep Trent at right back because there's acres of space out there for him to do whatever he wants with it. I don't mind if Trent goes to the midfield, but he should go where the space is. So if the space is at right back, stay at right back, you know what I mean? You just want him on the ball in as much space as he can get it. He's drifted inside now, but Liverpool are playing down the left with Robertson. He's got Diaz and Szoboszlai. Interesting that Szoboszlai seems to have switched positions.
I know he's on the left now.
Yeah, Curtis is more on the right hand side now.
We've not really seen Andy Robbo go over the halfway line. He does that, he breaks into
doesn't
it.
Want to, does he? Doesn't need to even.
Yeah. But that's the change to what this system's done to him. He's not that guy now.
No, it's a different role, isn't it?
It's the left side of the 8 that's going to have to do the overlapping behind Diaz, because Robbo, he fired that ball into the centre before, but that wasn't much into their half.
No. Well, if Robbo goes, Trent's got to stay. That's all it is, isn't it? And here is Alexander-Arnold now in the midfield, looking for Salah. Too much on it. I think, and you know what? Trent will be disappointed with that. That wasn't. I mean, I'm saying this from here, but he's played hard balls. You know what I mean? He just put too much club on it, a bit too straight. But Salah was in if he could have found him. Aston Villa give it away again. Another turnover for Liverpool. Can they exploit it? This time it's Jones. Great ball. It was well defended though in the end. I think it was Pau Torres who read it.
And they're playing, they've gone forward, they've gone long with it, but that's really well work done by Joe Gomez there. And we thought as well, it's probably worth mentioning, we thought that they would have swapped Gomez and Joel Matip, and then they haven't. They've just gone to where we usually see them play, and it's working well for now.
So far, so good. We've had a super chat from John Lee David Watchalong. I was a little worried about this match. Why was I Ste Errol? Listen, mate, we're a good team, and they are on the attack now. Oh, it's just wide. Oh, big chance from Leon Bailey.
That was a chance.
Let's see a replay of that.
It was.
Paul down the Liverpool's left. It was Digne. You know, who's that? I think who's in the white boots there? I couldn't quite see. Is it Gomez? Just gets in the way of it. It just comes off. To be fair, it's a hard finish. It's Ollie Watkins in the end who hits it. I think Gomez just about did enough.
Just. Trent on the ball, plays it inside.
Nunes.
Leave it.
Darwin Nunes.
Oh, he does so well.
Plays in Salah to Nunes. Oh, it's hit the bar. Oh, Luis Diaz can't get the follow-up.
Oh, how?
Alexis McAllister.
What kind of pass is that?
Oh, Darwin Nunes. Salah did so well to leave it because Nunes was onside. Salah was offside. The ball went over the top. Salah would have been off.
Yeah.
So he leaves it. Nunes runs from deep.
From his own
gets the
half.
shout to leave it. Might gets it. I think that might have been offside. I think it might have been offside anyway. But Nunes just clips her over onto the bar. Would that have been offside for the touch from Nunes to Salah? Possibly,
yeah.
Either way, he went for the little dinked finish and hit the bar, so we'll never know. The flag didn't go up as far as I'm aware. It's a tight angle for Nunes, to be fair to him. I think Salah might have been offside anyway. Luis Diaz has gone down.
That's a naughty one, that, right through the back of him.
Matty
That's
Cash.
a naughty one, that, you know.
He would do well to not get a yellow card for that.
Not having the best game. His cash money right now.
Nope.
Resolute says the Salah-Darwin link-up is so good.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I like the fact that we're going a little bit more direct, though, you know. I genuinely, I don't mind it. When you've got players like Trent who can whip a ball, pick a ball out, and you've got...
Especially if Villa are going to play this high line, just keep turning them round. You can.
And again, one thing you can guarantee with Darwin Núñez, he's going to cause chaos. Like, he's there doing what we expect of him, running those channels, causing a problem for the
Keep hitting that like button, guys. 3.75k people watching along with us, including our Discord users as well. Thank you very much to you guys. We've had a art here from Quadbod. It's a key 10 minutes or so, for a few minutes before half time. We just need to be solid and not get cocky. Yeah, I would tend to agree. Yeah. I said that a few minutes ago, by the way, but the point still stands. Like long ball over the top. Here is Andy Robertson allowed to run through? He's done really well to control it. Ball across. Was he offside? Was he offside? Or was it handball given there?
Offside, yeah.
He's done well to reach that. And there was a case where he's allowed to go if he wants. You know what I mean? If the option's there, as the camera shows Liverpool's latest signing. What do you think of the chin beard?
I've rocked one of them before.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I reckon that suit you, know, that
whole... It probably...
Even the fade. Yeah. I
know everyone's saying I'm like, I've took me 4 years to grow my hair to like the level that it's at now. I'm
not saying you need to change, but if you ever wanted to change, I reckon you could rock the gravel beard.
Yeah, I probably could, to be honest.
You could pull off a lot of looks, mate. You're a cool looking guy.
We try.
I'm stuck with the bald head, short beard combo, really.
I feel like that's in vogue at the minute, though.
I've got no choice. You can't not have the beard because you look like an egg.
Yeah.
There's Luis Diaz, ball across the box.
Just wasn't the best.
Soboslai just couldn't get it down. Falls out to Trent.
Pulls the trigger on it and it just doesn't get the range,
Drags it wide. There's a lot of good trims in the Liverpool squad. Trent's trim's looking fresh.
Didn't I tell you the locks would go this season?
Yeah, you wasn't a fan. Well, you said it.
I wasn't even being a fan.
When you play bad with a haircut, you just need a new change.
Yeah, you just need a change. Something just needs to change.
See, if I was having a bad day, what could I do? I'd be fucking nice.
Yeah.
I can grow hair there.
You know, your thing, if you was having like an existential crisis, your thing would probably see like a piercing or something.
A tattoo or something.
Yeah, or do you know what I mean? Just something really obvious, but like Trent's thing was his hair.
I can grow the old Zidane egg in the nest.
Yeah.
I can do them because I can grow hair there, so maybe it would be that.
Yeah.
But then I'd look like a 60-year-old geography teacher.
Well, thank you.
You'd have to call me Steve.
Steve, yeah.
If I grew the egg in the nest, I'd have to be called Steve. I don't want none of that. I could grow the beard a bit longer, but it doesn't join up to the moustache properly. So then it doesn't look great. As Liverpool give the ball away. Some defending to do late on here. Shot! Goes wide. Alisson had it covered all the way. Yeah, it wasn't a great effort, to be honest. I can see what he was trying to do. He was trying to curl it. There was no pace on it. And Alisson just was very comfortable. Came from Robertson, firing one into Soboslai. He lost out. It was a quick turnover. Villa worked it well to Diaby.
He ends up as a centre-back, though, trying to get back into position, help his team out. He tries to curl it and use Gomez's body as a little bit of a shield. And, yeah.
Liverpool play out, lovely playing out from the back as well. And there they go on a big run. And they can carry the ball forward as long as they want to.
Space to run into.
Oh, it was a poor ball.
And that's a poor tackle, that as well, in the end.
In the end, Liverpool win a free kick. Soboslai sold Mo Salah down the river, though. And Luca Digne just took the free hit. And why, you got Mo Salah running back to his own goal in the halfway line. And Luca Digne just boots him. But Soboslai had the freedom of Anfield there and he just undercooked it. Sometimes you've got too much time, you can be a bit too casual with it, and I think that was the case there.
Very much so.
Right then, just a few minutes to go of normal time before the break. I mean, there was an injury to Carlos, so we'll see how long the stoppage time board is. It might be a couple of minutes, 2 goals plus a bit of an injury, maybe 5-ish, potentially.
Couple of minutes. Vase of Flowers, 2-0 half time. Sort out a tactic to finish them off at half time that'd do me.
Same again, really. Just keep the back door closed.
I think there's same again in the sense that
there's goals. Liverpool attacking well.
Get the third goal and kill the game off.
You would love to, but what I'm saying, Liverpool are relatively comfortable. Aston Villa have had a couple of chances on the turnover, but nothing. Alisson hasn't had to make a save yet. No. They've just about done all right with it.
They haven't created.
But yeah, you don't want to fucking fall asleep. Give them any momentum.
Hey, and like I said,
Newcastle would show this the other day. I thought they were very complacent against Liverpool, and it can bite you in the Premier League.
Not half.
Liverpool go down the line
again. Darwin trying to stretch on that channel.
Back to Martinez, he's done.
Asking a little bit much of him in that turn, but again they're trying to play out from the back, and they're going to struggle with that today, Villa. They've struggled all half. They haven't really been able to do it. Now they've given away a throw-in. Liverpool get on with it.
You are right. Liverpool's pressers not allowed them to play out at all.
Suffocated the life out of them.
I'm surprised they're not going more direct. You could go direct and play off Ollie Watkins, couldn't you?
You would hope so. He had one opportunity to hold it up before he did.
And he's really good in the air. That's an option for Villa, maybe, that they try and exploit later as McAllister tries to run through the lines. He's done really well. Keep going.
Run through one set of...
One too many. He had to release it once he got through the first line. He didn't. And Villa can look to counter late on in the half. Ball down in behind Joe Gomez. Gomez goes over, defend, attack, slips.
Does really well. Just
and Liverpool can clear. The slip helped, and Gomez done well on the cover. That came a little bit from, I think McAllister got greedy.
We're trying to go through the line.
He went through one line
and then tried to get through the second.
Couldn't get through the second. He ran into trouble.
4 minutes. I think that's me, Marjay there. Christine! I think it is. Yes, she has.
Errol's mum just arrived with food.
With food?
Bit of half-time grub for us.
I don't even think we'll get time to eat it at half-time. We're going to have a full-time scannage. Gotta do it properly, bro.
Yeah. Right, then Aston Villa ball into the Liverpool box. Alisson should claim that all day. Into the shadow in front of the copper. Get out of the way, you knobhead. Ollie Watkins stands in his way to stop him doing the... Ali's had a haircut though as well.
The Reds are looking...
The Reds are looking fire. Yeah, the Reds look fire.
They're looking the part.
Andy Robb hasn't changed his hairstyle since like 2007. But other than that...
Did you hear what he said when you see Gavin Birch come through the door the other day? Finally a good
Dutch player.
He's funny, isn't he? Every team needs a Robbo.
That Glasgow wit. Yeah. Right, then Joe Gomez comfortable on possession again. So they're not pressing.
Vase of flowers. I'm going to aim this one at you. Could this be Gomez's rebirth as a credible centre-back?
Oh, mate, I'd love it. I'd love nothing more. Right, Luis Diaz up against...
Oh, he called him fucking hell, referee!
What? To be fair, he's let Liverpool play the advantage.
I don't want the advantage.
I want the yellow card.
I want the yellow. I want the free kick.
He was trying to swap shirts with Luis Diaz before half-time. Liverpool have won it back, but
where's the advantage there? The
advantage was
the fact that we got the ball. That's it.
Yeah, there was no advantage to be played for Liverpool. Liverpool just ran into blind alley, and they got the ball, but they would have had the free kick. It's an interesting way to defend. I wouldn't recommend trying to swap shirts this early on in the game, but listen, all's well for Villa. Joe, it's Matip goes wide. The space is there. Go on. Can we get a good ball into the box?
If we get a third,
it's a poor ball.
If we was to get a third before half time, I'd be very, very happy with that.
Aston, look at that. Liverpool got 4 men back on the ball. Aston Villa just
got one man over the halfway line.
They just want the half-time whistle. The game's walking pace. As Liverpool try and get towards half-time, can they fashion one more opportunity? Not with passes like that.
I don't think we need to. We don't need to. Game management, just see it out now. See out the half. You have absolutely surpassed my expectations.
Curtis Jones back out on the left. So those two are fluid, aren't they? Curtis Jones and Tom Szoboszlai. They can kind of go wherever they want. There's a lot of tactical fluidity in these Liverpool players.
And that's probably what's been the undoing of Villa, really, because they
long ball over the top. Salah down the right hand side. Mo Salah, can he get his head up? He goes for goal. Spilled by Martinez, but no one there to rebound it. I think it was greedy from Salah. I think there might have been a pass on. Liverpool have won it back.
He hasn't had a sniffle in front of goal all half, though, really.
I'll have to see the replay. I don't know if there was an easy pass on to Szoboszlai. To Nunez. But Salah went for goal. I mean, it wasn't convincing goalkeeping by Martinez.
At all.
It was a bit of a fluffy parry, really. But Liverpool didn't have anyone there to tap on with the rebound. But again, I'd have to see a replay, but I thought maybe the square ball was on. Right then, Liverpool again with Andy Robbo goes inside Diaz.
Robbo.
Liverpool got one more attack in them. I mean, it doesn't look like it at the moment because Curtis has just slowed the game down to walking pace.
But we did that before. We proper slowed it down, and the next one just boom, quick ball over the top, and there was a chance there for Salah, and I think kind of just bored Villa to sleep. Villa probably thought, oh, they're just going to play it out. Yeah.
Curtis Jones then goes right across his own goal. It worked out.
You don't really like to see them type of passes.
But not there, but
yeah, it is what it is.
Confidence, Annie.
We move.
Liverpool again. Final attack. Trent Alexander-Arnold, left hand side this time.
Why has he done that? And
Robbo right at him.
He had all the space down that left hand side there to run into. The defenders were all.
Trent tried to play like a Hollywood ball round the corner, didn't he?
He didn't need to.
Yeah.
He genuinely didn't need to. Just keep it simple.
We've seen a replay of the Salah chance. as the half-time whistle goes.
I think
there wasn't a pass on, yeah, you're right. It was Diaz who was there, but there's no goal there. Right then, the half-time whistle goes at Anfield, and Liverpool lead by 2-0. Dominic Szoboszlai's very early half volley from the edge of the box, and then a Matty Cash own goal as the ball cannoned off the post and rebounded in off him after Darwin Núñez's shot. And yeah, Errol, it was said before, it was the best I've seen Liverpool play this season. Actually, was the first 20 against Chelsea. I thought they were excellent. And maybe the last 10 at Newcastle. That was probably the most complete half of footy we've seen from the Reds. I know it's early days, but I mean, comfortable is the word there, isn't it? The Reds played that relatively easily.
Yeah, and it's been a long time. Or it feels as though it's been a long time coming to get one of those half-time performances. I think Jurgen Klopp would be very happy with how his team, not necessarily the scoreline, but the way they approached that, I think, is probably what he's been planning for a while, and he's yet to see it. He's not lost faith by any means. He knows it's going to come, and he knows eventually it will happen, but how does it happen? When did the lads step up? When does it all start to fall into place? And today, we couldn't have planned it any better, mate. You know, I said I wanted a clean sheet. We're not going in a goal down or a man down or anything like that. We're going in 2 up. The early goal really sets the tempo for me, or it kind of just it's a statement in it. It kind of lays a marker down for what we can build on, and I think you can look back at it. They don't defend the corner particularly well, and it comes out to him, and he's only got one thought in his mind. But for me, he's probably got the most difficult thought in his mind to think, how am I going to keep it down? But he doesn't. It's not even a second thought in him. He knows he's got the technique. He knows he's got the ability to do it, and he just proves and shows exactly what Klopp was after in terms of getting goals from midfield. One of your midfielders stepping up and opening the scoring for you. You can't ask for much more, especially in a team that Villa have started off the season shaky, but have kind of picked up form in the last couple of games as well, and they do look like a bit of a dangerous outfit under Unai Emery.
We've got Ben Jones here, one of our YouTube members, with a chat, says, great game, Liverpool have been brilliant, keeping possession and looking very comfortable. Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gomez, Núñez and Diaz have all been brilliant. Honestly, I can see us getting another 2 goals at least. There are goals there to be had. Over on the Discord, Master Beta, what a name, says, I say 8 out of 10 half. They've had a few clear chances and our final ball could have been better, but otherwise can't complain. I don't know. They haven't had clear chances.
They've had the clear.
No.
Not in that. I mean,
they've been around the attack, but I thought Liverpool have just. I mean, Alisson's had to make a save. That's the
top and bottom of it. That's the top and bottom of it.
Yeah, the goalkeeper hasn't had to make a save. Now some of that might be poor attacking, but I don't know. If you look at I'll look at the stats.
That one chance, that 3-on-2 in the end, that's the clearest chance in my head that I think, and I think even Trent does well to get
Gomez
back in that
done
space.
All right.
Yeah.
They had 3 shots, none on target. So I can zoom those stats in for you to read at home. Liverpool, as it zoomed out on me, 71% of the ball, 92% pass accuracy, 8 shots, 2 on target. Of course, one of the goals was an own goal, so that doesn't count as well. Villa have had 3 shots, none on target, 29%. Look at the passes, 420 to 171. It's been all Liverpool, really. It's been dominant.
How much possession? 71.
71.
Now that's more like it.
Yeah,
you can start to implement the shit you want to do when you've got 71% of the ball for a half of the footy.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. Discord chat from Ste Errol, Chris says, best half football we played since Man City in the FA Cup semi-final in 21-22.
Whoa.
Dominance-wise, Man United 7-0 was.
I know.
I'd take the second half against United. Might be better, Chris. But I see your point to Liverpool. Maybe.
It's been a while. It has been a while.
Maybe he means best first half. Maybe.
And it has been a while, in all fairness.
Yeah.
But that's what we used to be able to do. But we used to be able to spend 20-25 minutes, blitz a team, and then manage. You know what I mean? Your legs. All that conversation we said last year about when you go a goal down, you've got to. You're going back to the well again. How many times can you do that before you exhaust it? And we exhausted it last season. We got away with it at the tail end of the season before when we was on the rise. But last season was a slog, and we shot ourselves in the foot more often than not. It's nice to be able to not say we've put Villa to bed by any stretch of the imagination, but we've disheartened their belief that they're going to come in and have a good day.
It's relatively comfortable, I think is the right words there. Algebra says, great chat, lads. Thanks very much. Super chat says, Núñez and Salah are looking sharp. One more in the next 15 to kill it off. Yeah, I think we'd all agree if Liverpool can get one. You're all right. Listen, the early goal throws a spanner in their works. And then obviously they get the injury as well, which hasn't helped them. But it's the fact that Emery's sub had to be, and it was at 1-0, by the way, that he brings the sub on. is that he went attacking and he does because Liverpool were in control. And now obviously
He wouldn't have probably done that
obviously
if it was
Carlos.
0-0.
I know Carlos got injured,
But if it's 0-0, I don't think he's bringing on.
No, and if he'd had a kick Liverpool, so then he brings Bailey on, and within a couple more minutes, they get caught on a bit of a counter.
And it's
one less
Cash
defender, and it's Cash who's playing now in a different position. So
exactly.
I think the fact that Liverpool threw a massive spanner in Unai Emery's plans early doors, it forced him into a bit of a reshuffle rather.
And I think what you mentioned before as well of Szoboszlai and Jones being very fluid in midfield and just moving it around. I don't think they've understood or got to grips with who they should be picking up when they should be picking them up, because our midfielders have had time and time on the ball today. Like, they haven't really been under pressure. You know, we spoke about how press resistant. I'm not allowed to see him be press resistant because he's just had the time to just pick his head up and pick a pass. Yeah, and like I say, mate, Liverpool have been, again, relatively comfortable with the way they keep saying it, but you're right, and everyone's played well. We've had a super chat here from Azra Dave. Konza looks nice, he wouldn't be a bad utility option. Looking great, and Trent's reminding us of how special he can be. Yeah, I mean, 2 of those balls in that first half.
The 2 passes to Diaz in particular, but I think he's at the end of the half, he felt his onions a bit too much.
Yeah.
You know, when you play 2 and you think, I can do a third one. There was a ball onto Andy Roberts that he could have played, but overall, you're right, and he's defended better. Andy Roberts, he got done once by Leon Bailey, but that can happen. But for the most part, he's been excellent defensively as well. So
the whole back, bro, we've got a clean sheet. 45
all 4 of them have been good.
That's what I'm saying, all 4 of them. There was an instance where I seen Joel Matip time his run to get an interception perfectly. Joe Gomez stepping out and being authoritative. I'm here for it. Here for that type of defending. Look at this goal back again. Does it hit the deck?
Yeah, he bumps into
he bumps it.
They were asking for I think they were checking an offside. Was anyone in the way of the goalie maybe? Would he look on that? But I don't think that was the case.
Mad. Did you see the City thing from last night? You're mad, aren't you? Well, you can press play. They've froze a free.
I wonder if they're saying is the guy in the way of Martinez's vision.
What can Martinez do from? Boy.
Yeah, I don't think he was either. By the way, it's Salah coming out. Nah,
it doesn't hit the ground. It's on the way back up.
I think it bounces in once, mate. Look, watch. It's a bit like Thiago's one, isn't it? No, we can see that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Skims off once.
Skims right off. Yo, that's a finish and a half. That
And it's what Liverpool again.
And he doesn't look surprised either. That's what I liked about his celebration when it comes to it. He was like, "Yeah, that's what."
Well, he knows he's done.
Well, he knows, but I didn't know, so I'm surprised that he wasn't surprised. Do you get me?
Yeah, man. I think you're not wrong, and I say, mate, he's been a fantastic sign for Liverpool so far. It's interesting how things work out because I bet, and I might be wrong on this. If Liverpool could have got Mason Mount, they probably would have tried to do it. And would they then have got Dominic Szoboszlai? Maybe not. I don't know, because listen, he went and signed right now.
Do you know who else was looking good though? That James Maddison.
Yeah, he was there for Tottenham. Yeah, I mean, Man United might have got the worst of the 3 so far.
Out of 3, it looks like they have.
But it's weird how things can sometimes work out. You know what I mean?
So what's the saying?
Our channel is still wondering should there have been an offside.
At the moment, the ball is played or touched by a teammate is only penalised on becoming involved in active play by interfering with an opponent, by preventing an opponent from playing or being able to, and then it disappeared off the screen. So he wasn't offside.
I don't think he was. They're asking for an offside for Mo Salah blocking the goalie's vision. I mean, I didn't see that. I don't know what you guys think. Anyone let me know. I wasn't even sure that was a conversation until I've seen the pundits at half-time talking about it here. But I'm not having that whatsoever. Oh, they're bringing an official in now as well to talk about it. So that's the talking point that these lot are going for. Wow. Should there have been a goal?
Wow.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Fucking damn it, Gallagher's on our one.
Playing at the half.
Ooh, Liverpool's best player in the half. Szoboszlai?
Okay.
Diaz has been good. Trent's been. They've all been good. Andy Robertson's been fucking brilliant.
I was going to say I would have probably went for Robbo, to be honest. I think he's been really good. He's got a lot of flack over the last couple of weeks. Probably tail end of last season. I think it's either him or Szoboszlai. Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah, I'm not listening. It's always nice that there's more.
Hey, Willow says Gomez. Yeah, let us know in the chat who you think. Yeah,
Gomez has been. Says Gomez. Yeah, let us know in all the chats. What we'll do. Me and Errol's mum's just stopped some food, so we're going to go and quickly see what it is. We can't eat it. We can have a little bit of a look, refresh our drinks, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes' time with.
Have you had?
Dan's just give Dan's editing and give Chef's kiss. So Dan's already had some.
He's already scanning on. Sad.
We'll be back. Let us know in either the Discord or in the YouTube chat who was Liverpool's man of the match of the first half, and we'll be back after this quick break. See you in a sec.
Hey, what's happening? Our brand new book, Bobby Firmino, Best in the World, is available to order right now. There is a normal edition and an author-signed edition on redmenmerch.com. Fill your boots with incredible stories of a Kop icon, a season-by-season guide to Bobby Firmino's time on Merseyside with unique and incredible photographs from the archive, stats, unique artwork by brilliant Liverpool artists, features, quotes, and a whole lot more beside. If you are a Bobby Firmino fan or someone in your life is a huge Bobby Firmino fan, it is the perfect gift for you or for them. It is A4 size, premium format, and very limited edition. Get yours right now by heading to redmenmerch.com.
Welcome back. Hello, Wayne. What have you got?
Hello. I've got a little bit of pineapple juice that my ma's made.
Oh.
And a drink.
No, I've gone for.
It's like a milkshake.
What is it?
It's like pineapple juice, but it's like you'll have to have a little bit.
I will, yeah,
nice,
no problem
nice.
at all. I've got non-alcoholic beer. It is non-alcoholic, by the way. Welcome back, by the way.
It's like a dessert drink, because if you have that before your scran, you're not finishing your scran.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm looking forward to tasting it later. Thank you to Errol's mum for bringing our food in, by the way.
Big up, Mumsy. Thank you very
Natasha,
much.
are you still holding out for that Salah hat-trick? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
I asked before the game, before the break, who people think was Liverpool's best player of the half. I'll see if I've got any replies for that one. Craig has gone for Szoboszlai. David and John Lee, David Blackswood have both gone for Andy Robertson.
Yeah.
It's been a great team performance so far.
Adam says Nunes has done well with his first start. I think Nunes has been all right. He's been bright.
Yeah. I've been very impressed with Joe Gomez, says Otter. Says he stepped up like I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yep.
It's very odd not to be desperately missing Van Dijk for a half. Yeah, you're not wrong at all. I think that's fair enough as well.
But I like that as well, though. I like to see that.
Stepping up, yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't realise there was a lot of debate over that first goal being offside. I didn't see that. I was just the stream we were watching was saying it might have been. Let's have a look some more around the matches then. We've had a lot of shouts for Robertson. Cho has gone for Trent. We've had Lisa going for Szoboszlai. Robbo and Szoboszlai, that's two people. Robbo and Sobo, yeah, fair enough, yeah. That could be their nickname. McAllister's been decent, says Mikey J, but he did give the ball away a little bit too much. He got a bit wasteful at the end, didn't he, McAllister? As well. Nunes has been brilliant, says Perry. Loads of Szoboszlai stuff, yeah. I think lots of positive performances so far from Liverpool. I think that's fair to say.
Bam Alam says Roboslai.
Alisson, yeah. Alisson's just had to sit there and look fantastic, which he's more than willing to do. Right then, we're just waiting for the game to kick off at some point in the next few minutes or so. Like I say, we are watching via a Turkish. We are in Turkey. We had to fly because it wasn't being shown on British TV, so we've flown all the way to Turkey to bring you the game. So therefore, you've got to just be a bit careful.
The disrespect of Sky.
Yeah, just won't allow us to watch
on
it,
Super
basically.
Sunday, no, just a Super Sunday to not have Liverpool feature. The disrespect.
Yeah, man, so blame them. I'm just trying to
feel
find
more
out.
bad for Villa because it's a big game for these.
Right then, let's see if we can find where it's a channel where the game is actually being played on. At this moment, our TV channel is showing Liverpool getting beat 7-2 Aston Villa, which isn't nice of them. Hi, Ste Errol, more of the second half, please, says JD. Hi, I hope you're all right, mate. Right, the game's underway. Let's go with this one. Sorry, kick off when we're 10 seconds into the game. And Aston Villa offside, surely?
Come on, thank you. He turned back on himself.
Sorry, Tom. It just started. We were watching a replay of Aston Villa get battered in Liverpool 7-2, and then the game just kicked off. Thank you very much to our screen. So Tom will fix the clock shortly, just to get you all synced up. But the second half is underway. I don't think there was any changes for either side so far, as Liverpool continued now to play the ball around the back, attacking the top end, of course. If you are new to the stream, please do drop a like. It really does help us out. Do appreciate it. As Salah feeds the ball down the left-hand side. Szoboszlai, comfortable in there, goes round his man with ease. Szoboszlai to the byline, cuts it across. He just hits Luis Diaz, couldn't get it under control.
Who's that, Salah?
Salah takes it down, goes for goal, over the bar. It's excellent work again from Szoboszlai down the right-hand side. Can Diaz do better? Should Diaz do better? It was a perfect picked out pass. Well, that was hard for me to say. By Szoboszlai. Skins his man, Errol. Fires it in. What do you think, Diaz?
He's on his heels, and
he doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do nothing.
You swing the leg at it.
Just let the ball hit him.
You know what? You've described that perfectly. He was on his heels. He just didn't do anything. He didn't react to the ball at all. I think you've called that absolutely perfectly.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. It's not often, but every now and again.
Let's see if I can actually find the game again, because it feels like... Sorry, Tom. It's gone off again.
Szoboszlai starting the second half in the same way that he was in the first half. Very effective.
We've seen him get... He likes going down that right-hand side quite a bit as well.
Very comfortable doing it.
Aston Villa go long and win the first ball, and then win themselves a free kick. I think Alexis McAllister's adjudged to have committed the foul.
Oh, did you see him and his brother the other day?
It's amazing that his brother's called Kevin, isn't it?
Yeah, Kevin McAllister. I thought that I was being trolled when I seen it online. You can never, at first glance, I never believe anything I read online anymore.
Good policy.
So no, but I don't. So then, like, when I see that, I was like, is he genuinely called Kevin? But yeah, like, it must be. Plays
for Union, doesn't he? Liverpool drawn against in the I wish.
He's like,
in the fucking Europa League.
He said, I see you soon, bro. Like, that's sick. That.
Brother against brother. Their team their team all cheering when they got it.
Yeah, but like, who... As the dad of them two.
You've got to wear half and half kit, haven't you? Half and half scarf. Right then, ball is going to be whipped in by Luca Dean.
I'm going with the... Was the other one in the World Cup squad as well? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, then I'm going with the one that's in the World Cup squad.
We're going back... Oh, it's froze again. We're back out wide with Luca Dean. Sorry, Tom. Ball comes into the box.
Alisson save! Alisson! No, I don't like saying it, but that was an unbelievable save.
He checked the watch to see if it was over the line from Matty Cash. Alisson waves his finger and says, no, it wasn't. Corner kick. Apologies, our stream feed died, and as it came back, Alisson was making the save. It's gone again. We're in a bit of bother with this one. I might have
to find... Great, whichever way you around, you look at it, it's a great save, and looks... What?
I might have to find another... a more reliable outlet, see if this one stays steady at this moment in time. Right, okay, mate.
Oh, that's a great save. Alisson is in his goal as well, but his hands firmly...
And it was Matty Cash looking to make amends. It's just on his line, Alisson. Yeah, Tom, you'll have to... I think we're okay for now. Yeah, I was on. All right, mate. You have to just fix your clock again. Corner comes in. No. We're having a few technical issues here, so I'll have to see if I can... We might have to go back in time a little bit.
Here we go. He's on.
Let's stick with it for now. Aston Villa nod the corner wide.
It's Watkins.
Apologies. We're back live now, though, with Liverpool going long ball straight down the side. But it's a bit...
Bit choppy.
It's a bit choppy as the old feed that we've got. We'll run with it now with Salah. The defender slips. Mo Salah's into the box. Mohamed Salah goes to the outside of the boot. He's missed it!
How's he missed?
And it was a major chance for Darwin Núñez.
How was he missed? I just thought by just throwing your body at it, that has to go into the back of the net. He's like, how? He's asking, how is that not gone in? He's laughing with Martinez, but I'm not laughing with you, bro. Like, how? It's a great ball that by Trent. He sends the defender. The defender doesn't know what to do. He just knows he's in a world of trouble. Dean's thinking, I've got Salah running at me. I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to take a day off and just chill. Ends up flat on his face. Salah goes with like the outside. That's awful. That's a big miss. That
Does that Martinez get a touch on it? Maybe.
No, lad.
He goes with his foot and then ends up heading
Heading
it.
it.
He gets his technique all wrong and he doesn't know what to do. Nunes.
You could have chested that into the back of the net.
It's gonna be choppy this thing, so I might have to.
And that's where you're going to end up marking Nunes down. Oh yeah, he might get a finger on it. Maybe you're right.
He's going for the volley and then he ends up heading it, Darwin. Apologies.
Tries to reread it in midair, the flight of the ball. There your bread and butter. See the 3-0, the game's done. You've got to finish.
Liverpool go back to Alisson. It was a poor back pass. I think we'll stick with this one for now, Tom, and see how we go. Take it. Where are we? Turkey, the power cut that we just had. Or what? Let's just make an excuse.
Yeah. Thomas Doughton says goal number 3 is incoming. That should have been it, though, Tom, mate. They're the ones there you'd expect. Martinez though playing sweeper keeper there, comes off his line and does well. The ball's over top, mate. These going direct like this has been an absolute gem for us today. Villa aren't set up enough to deal with it. They're playing way too high up the pitch. They're just leaving acres of space. Martinez is having to play more of a sweeper keeper role. He's happy to do it, but we've caught them enough times to cause them problems.
Going back to that Darwin chance, it looks like he wants to volley it and then go to the header. It was always a header. There was no way. He has to header that. You know what I mean? There's just no way. As we've where are we up to here now then? I think it might be our internet that's having a bit of an issue rather than the outlet. As Liverpool get a throw in. I mean, our clock's going to be all over the place here, guys. I do apologise as Trent's got the throw in. Either way, we're back now with hopefully a reliable Turkish feed. These Turkish, you know what it's like here, mate. Whoa. Unless you're getting your teeth done or your hair done, as Aston Villa take the ball off.
Nunes tried to do like a overhead.
Missed it.
Kick
Villa
pass.
try and play a through ball, well read by Matip.
See, that's what he does. If he's reading well and he times where he needs to be,
doesn't have to worry about
the pace.
They have a sloppy couple of minutes on Liverpool here. They just give the ball away. I mean, Luis Diaz isn't happy with Andy Robertson there. Liverpool try and win it back. It's got to be a foul, isn't it? You would think. Yeah, Diaz has pressed a little bit too much, and Villa have won the ball. I can hear everyone outside picking up your mum's pineapple juice.
Not a euphemism, by the way.
No, genuinely.
Genuinely, yeah.
Christine's juice.
Still not a euphemism, by the way.
I'm going to drink it all up. That is a euphemism.
She's watching.
Sorry, Christine.
She can't help himself. He's such a whore.
No, I mean, I meant to drink. I can't wait to have it in my gob. Right then, Aston Villa back underway in the midfield, slaloming through. Here comes John McGinn. Villa have got men forward in this attack for once, and
it's been cut out by Trent
again.
Captain Alexander-Arnold today.
Yeah, he's Captain Trent. The rescue.
Hey, maybe you should just give him the armband. You know, if you're gonna play passes like that and defend like this, just give man the armband. We know Verge can do his job. Doesn't need any more responsibilities.
I wanted the soft drink, and we had none, so I mean, technically, is non-alcoholic beer a soft drink? Would you class it as a soft drink?
No, because you'd probably still have to be 18 to buy it.
Yeah, fair enough. Right then, here come Villa again. I didn't want to drink the juice just yet because I wasn't sure if I had ale in. You had to clarify with your mum, didn't it? I didn't, but I've got to drive later. So now I can drink it. I'll save my full time. You was unsure if there was rum or not because apparently
it was the way that Dan said. He was like, with the Jamaican something or Jamaican twist. I was thinking, if they put Ray nephew in it,
does Jamaican twist just mean rum?
Yeah. In my head it does. Like in my head it genuinely does. Yeah. Like if it was me nan like making it, like it's fully gonna have rum in it. It's just gonna. But I don't really like it.
My nan used to make trifles, and she'd go have some trifle, and it would just taste like fucking sherry.
Take the edge off.
Mate, it was. I don't know if I could drive home if I had that. So I'll get you. Right then, 1,300 likes on 3,500 people watching along with us. Thank you. It looks like we're all back live now. Liverpool go for the press. I mean, he'll do well not. I've just fucking
give away a free kick, but We're going to get a throw in, I think.
Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't a foul.
I know, I'm surprised it wasn't a foul as well.
It looked like a foul by Curtis Jones on Konza. Ref says get on with it. Liverpool,
another one with a fresh trimmage.
Liverpool will be allowed to take this throw in if it... Is someone on the internet that they shouldn't be on? I'll keep an eye on it for now.
It's not a foul yet, no, I thought so too. But Liverpool will carry on.
Right then, Alexander-Arnold with the throw in.
Taking his time, got to be careful, move that ball quicker. Move it quicker, let's go.
Ball inside to Salah, wins it. Oh, Liverpool have won it back.
Oh, does well.
Oh, Liverpool, oh, they're in all kinds of bother as the ball goes back to Martinez, he clears. I thought Liverpool were in there, but Liverpool have won it back again through Szoboszlai. Back to McCallum. Liverpool are nice. Villa are trying to press now. Oh, bloody hell. We've lost that again. I'll just change the channel in a minute if I need to.
What? How? How?
What's going on here? We've lost all semblance of the game.
I've lost where I was at, the rhythm.
Yeah, we're back. Right then, here come Liverpool down the right-hand side. Trent Alexander-Arnold to the byline. Is corner for Liverpool.
Okay, we'll take it.
I mean, I'll be honest, I think we might have scored.
I think we may have as well, to be fair.
Because I'm sure I scored 3.
Yeah, and if yeah, the other, yeah. Let's see how we scored then. How has that even happened?
It's happened again. It's getting very jumpy on the old... Okay, mate, I'll see if I can find the what's going on. There's the goal!
Well, there
it was Mohamed Salah at the back stick. There we go. We've seen it. We'll have to stick on this one. It's a little bit behind, I think, but we'll stick with it. So apologies, but yeah. And it's 3-0 to Liverpool. Mohamed Salah with the goal at the back stick. Carl Martin with the super chat says, get in, way to go, Reds. Yeah, we lost all semblance of technical. All our internet seemed to have a little bit of a stumble there, but we're back. And hopefully the stream was unaffected.
Goal, we want 7. Dom Lee says, we want 7, yeah.
And there's Mohamed Salah's goal. The corner came in. He's onside. It was flicked on. Is that an assist at the near post?
It's got to be, hasn't it?
For Darwin.
It's got to be.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah,
Darwin's flick on. Salah taps it in. It's a well-worked Liverpool goal. Really good goal. It was Darwin Núñez with the little flick on. Salah sneaks around the back. In front of the cop, fist pumps.
Not a mad celebration from Salah, but hey, we'll get a super mo.
And there's that fair goal that we all desperately wanted. As Alisson comes out of his box to collect it and plays a nice ball into Gomez. Liverpool have been fucking brilliant here. Absolutely superb.
Very good
all the
day.
doubting and all the whinging and all the moaning. Oh, the team, where's the DM? Blah blah blah. Well, it's worked out well so far, and there might be more to come as the ball is played inside. Although Konza, who's had a relatively good game considering his team are down 3-0, gets in the way of it.
Craig Flynn says, and that's why Salah's not for sale. Yeah, good point.
Hopefully. Hyro with the super chat, with the member chat says all the best Liverpool. Yeah, all the best indeed. I think we're back live with a very good service now.
I'll take it though, mate. 3-0. And we're going again, very direct. He just cuts it out. Villa, you said before you're surprised that they haven't been more direct.
Next time the ball goes out, I'm going to try and find a different stream because I think we're about like 7 minutes behind here.
I've got Anton saying 4 minutes.
Yeah, we're miles off. So as soon as we get an opportunity, guys, we will try and fix that. We had a bit of a couple of technical issues. We're going to try and restart it very, very shortly. I'm going to wait for a bit of a break. Or shall we just go for it?
Go for it. We're not going to miss nothing because the chat would have told us by now if we'd have missed something.
Yeah, let me just see if I can find a more solid...
All up now. Let's have a song, please. I don't.
Yeah, sorry if
available today.
Yeah, we're having a few tech issues. The songs aren't exactly up to date either. Paired from Toffee TV stole some equipment off us, and shall we stick on this one? We'll stick with this one for now, which is about a minute or so behind, I think. So apologies for that. I think we're all right now. Yeah, so our clock is there now, so I think we're a couple of minutes behind, but that's always going to happen, I think, where we're at. Could we sing a song? Mo Salah, Mo Salah. What's your voice like?
Not very good. You don't want to hear me sing.
My mum was brilliant there.
Yeah, I'm not a very good singer.
I wonder if there's an international break coming up. Do you make subs? Do you look after legs? Your arse? Do you what?
No, bro. Like, we haven't seen us do 90 minutes of like start to finish good footy. I think Endo will probably come on at some point, and I think you're probably going to look to bring Cody Gakpo on as well.
Curtis hasn't played for a while, has he? So
yeah,
maybe
he needs the minutes.
Maybe Darwin hasn't played 90 for a while. What do you try and get him as goal? I don't know. I suppose, but we'll see. Right then, Liverpool knock. Excuse me. An hour or so gone at Anfield then. I mean, that other stream before, it was like being watching in 1952. I'm sure Kenny Dalglish was playing for Liverpool on that stream.
Lee with the £10 super chat says, "Get in Errol and Steve, just finished work. We'll finish the game with you legends. How have we been? Jones
Brilliant.
kept his decent form before his injury. Saudis need to couple 300 M's for Salah. I reckon you never walk alone."
Even now, I wouldn't sell them for now. In the summer, they can have them, but not now. We can't buy him, we can't replace him. Who's playing? We'd have no one left. We've got loads of games to play. So right now, don't worry about it. Having money in the bank, Sam, but money in the bank doesn't score 20 goals a season, does it? At Aston Villa, ball into the box, Gomez. Honest to God, mate, I've been so impressed with Joe Gomez. He's been brilliant. As Liverpool trying to launch a counter, Darwin's a bit messy with it. And to be fair, there Villa did really well. Concert again, he's had a really good game, you know. I said this, someone mentioned him before, didn't he, in the chat, saying as a good player. And he's done that this time. Villa, they played on. Curtis Jones tried to stop the game with a foul. Villa have got on with it. Ball down the right-hand side. Villa into the box. Cross comes in, headed that goal. Comfortable for Alisson Becker. Second headed effort that he's had to save. The first one was a bit more venomous from Matty Cash. The second one was a bit of an easier save from John McGinn. Keep that likes coming in bad. Oh, will Liverpool just give a corner away? Joel Matip just lapse of concentration.
What are you doing?
Shouts at himself. Trent just plays it back. Yeah, he's not even looking.
What's he doing?
He wasn't even looking. Sviria says, with the super chat, says, Salah and Darwin are really starting to gel. If we can withstand the Saudi raise, they should create many goals this season. Yeah. Listen, it was a good assist by Darwin. I mean, Salah should have assisted Darwin before. It was a poor finish from Nunes, but then little flick on.
We'll take it.
Yeah, man. It was a good, well-worked move. I don't know if Darwin's trying to score or whatever it is, but just flick it towards the back post, see what happens. Right, Villa corner comes in, just trickles into Alisson.
Yeah. I did have a good feeling about today's game. I said I was looking forward to it.
Yeah. My only concern was how the centre-backs were going to play. I knew we'd always score goals and we'd always create chances. We've got 5 unbelievable attackers. No one in the world's got so many options as we have. As Eddie come again, Liverpool on the attack, ball back towards Salah's cut out.
Ping-pong through defenders' legs there. They got so lucky that didn't fall into the path of Salah.
I think Kamara just got back in front of Mo Salah.
So lucky.
But yeah, so we'll always score. It was whether we could, with the centre-half, stand up and touch wood. 63 minutes in, they've both been...
Hey, but it's a lightning rod to man like Veg, Are we keeping clean sheets and you're not in the team?
Here goes long ball over the top. They still got time to work on it. As Gomez nods.
And Canate, both of them, man. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think it was going to change the projection of, the pecking order. These two appearances from both of the centre-halves.
Ball over the top. Salah, is he going to get there? Oh, just too much on it. And Martinez collected.
In terms of that Europa League, gives them massive confidence to know that they are of the level still.
Yeah,
they probably needed that, just in the back of their own minds.
But you need some good games, don't they?
Yeah, of course.
Liverpool are going to make a triple sub, by the way. Jota, Gakpo and Elliott. 3 attacking substitutions, so who's going?
So it's not even a defensive. I think it's going to be Diaz. I think it's probably going to be Nunes.
Surely Curtis will be one of them. Diaz is off, and Harvey Elliott is on.
Yeah. Jones.
Curtis Jones goes off. Cody Gakpo's on. And then we'll see, is it Nunes for Jota or is it Diaz for Jota? That's the only question.
Diaz already
It's
gone. It's
Nunez.
Nunez, hasn't it?
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Apologies, they've both gone off. So Gakpo and Jota on. So does that mean Jota goes left and Gakpo goes up front? And then Harvey Elliott replaces Kurt Jones in the midfield. That's the 3 subs for Liverpool. Yeah.
The forwards that have went off, where do you...
They've been alright. Listen, mate, I think Liverpool have been fantastic, so I'm not going to say no one's been bad, have they? Nunes should have scored.
Yeah, facts.
At least he gets another. You know what? Every time he plays, his stats are good. Are they subbing off the sub?
What? Yeah.
He must be injured.
Wow.
Leon Bailey goes off. Or they just defend him more. Or, I don't know, it's interesting. No, then Donker, is that coming on? Have they give up? Are they just trying not to get stuffed now? The sub is subbed. He must have been injured, surely.
It makes it even
Must have a knock or
strange
something.
decision as to why. Maybe he thought he could have got a tune out of him earlier in the game. While there was still something to play for, but at 3-0, you don't really need them on now, do you?
No. Elsewhere, by the way, Wolves are equalised. Say that, mate. For who? It was
Zaniolo.
He's a striker, to be fair.
Mishuki.
But the sub getting subbed is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. And it is Villa that come away with it this time.
Get the ball away.
Wayward pass. He just kicks it out of play altogether there, Kamara. Unlucky lad.
Just to let you guys know, while there's a little break in play, head over to Redmen Plus by the end of the weekend if you sign up as a yearly captain and use the code RYAN in honour of Liverpool's new signing, RYAN, 50% off, bargain, £34.99ish for an entire year's worth of content, video and podcasts, bargain. Too cheap, really. Less than £1 a week, it's a joke, quite frankly. But we're doing a special on it because we love when the Reds sign good players, and it looks like that's what they're doing here. As Harvey Elliott's throw-in.
I'd love to have seen
Cody Gakpo's first touch was one of the worst first touches I've ever seen, and Aston Villa have won the ball, and Liverpool got some defenders in brilliant.
Oh, Matip, the read and the time, and boom, on point.
That is what he's brilliant at. When he does that, he's fine. When he reads the game so well and just steps in, it's when he has to turn around you get concerns about him.
Yeah.
But his reading of the game is still fantastic, John Matip. Don't lose that, do you? That gets better if anything else. Trent's pass gives it away, but he wins it back.
Recovers it back, does well, and then
Got
he
another
steps
chance
into midfield, plays a
What a
much
ball.
better ball, much better ball.
Jota out on the left-hand side. Diogo Jota cuts inside.
What's the ref doing there? Bellend,
away, lad.
move, lad.
We've had a
He's
super
probably
chat.
congested everything up there, referee.
Super chat from Matt.
It's a massive super chat. Thank you very much for
Matt,
that.
oh, thank you so much, Matt. 49.99. That is absolutely fantastic. Really appreciate the support, my mate. You're an absolute legend. Hope you and the family are well. Says obviously would have liked Nunes to score and give up that ball to Salah earlier, but in terms of Project Nunes, this is another step forward. He had a pretty good game.
I thought he had a good game. And to be fair, I would have, on that point, but I would have loved to have seen the new lad in this game today. I feel like
Craig puts in the Craig put in the Discord a good shout. Stuff happens when Nunes is on.
That it does.
True.
It does. That's what I was saying before. You
Yeah.
just that's the one thing you can guarantee. He is the architect for all of the carnage that then just happens around him, and sometimes it happens around him.
He's always effective.
He's
Isn't
always
he?
on. Like he's a handful. And as he said, stuff happens. Yeah, it's either goals or assists. That's backing up the stats points. He really is. He's such an effective player.
Another assist today, of course.
It's about how I think we harness that. So like we get the most out of it almost. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
I
it
think
still
against
feels very raw still.
I think against these as a first choice with a high line, that's perfect for him. The next evolution of Darwin will be when we're playing against teams who sit back a little bit. Is he good enough?
The hold up, the close touches.
As
in and
Liverpool, as
around the edge of the
Joe
box.
Matip's header just trickles wide.
He is, mate, he is good enough. It's just
You were right before. You were saying Liverpool just put the ball in behind and let him chase it, and he'll do well. And I say, his leap is fantastic. He does well, and he's done well in opposition penalty boxes a lot. You know, headed goals against Manchester United. The header goal against West Ham last season was a rare highlight.
Like his goal against Madrid for me was just
instinctive.
Just so instinctive.
He is good in the air as well. He's got a lot going for him. If this is like I say, if the plan was the plan, he would be up front for Liverpool. He's the record sign. He should be up front every game. Liverpool have got a lot of great options. Listen, we've just took two off him. Jota and Gakpo are on. Here goes Alexander
went
Arnold down
from-
the middle of the pitch. Goes for goal. Oh, not far away.
It looked like at one point he was going to lose the ball and he ends up running and driving about 20, 30 yards.
Trent's gone for a little goatee as well, but it's not connected as well. He's just a little chin goatee.
I prefer that one. I don't really like the handlebars. I don't mind the handlebars on my
The
beard.
Rafa.
Yeah, but I don't like it on a goatee.
The space just opened up for Trent, so he thought, you know what, why not? Wasn't miles away, but over the bar and into the cop, and Liverpool got 21 minutes or so left in this game.
We're doing well. As I say, I've thoroughly enjoyed.
Liverpool won the ball back. It's Mo Salah. It's twisting to shoot.
Why is he taking
Why didn't
all
he
the
shoot?
time?
He didn't shoot. He's still got it though.
No, he's taking
corner.
The piss. He's taking the piss. Why? He's holding his hands up to say sorry, but lad,
He just wants it on his left foot, didn't he?
just fucking hit it there. About 8 yards out from the
So
box.
Villa give it away. Soboslai's ball into Gakpo round the corner. It's a good ball to Salah. I don't think he can hit it. You know, Errol. In hindsight, he was well blocked out. But
Unlucky then, maybe. I don't know.
it looked like it was there for him, didn't it? On the right early shot, but in the end, Liverpool have won a corner.
Who's
down here? Liverpool got a bit of a knock, maybe. It's Trent.
It's Trent. Oh shit, that don't look good. That don't look good. Do you reckon he just doesn't want to go to England?
Doesn't fancy playing for England. Is he all right?
The young lad.
So Gerald Kwanzaa is going to come on.
How
for
old
Trent
is this kid, by the
Alexander-Arnold.
way?
And that's interesting because we'll see how that is. Hopefully it's not a long-term one because Liverpool haven't got any other right-backs, which is a problem. They've run out of
And
defenders.
it's Robbo there.
Andy Robertson becomes the captain.
Wow.
Soboslai's 20, by the way. Sorry, Kwanzaa's 20.
20, yeah. Oh yeah, you're not a kid then. You should be.
Trent.
You got some Chelsea
He doesn't look. He
centre-backs,
doesn't look
but
like he's.
Where's he from?
He's English, yeah.
Is he English?
Liverpool don't. What's happening with Trent? He doesn't look in too much. Like there's no massive. Maybe just felt a little something. So why at 3-0 up? Why would you take a risk of it? I suppose. We'll keep an eye on.
You know what, I'm not even mad that Robbo gets to finish the game as the captain, though. You know. Robbo going for the inch.
Yeah, corner. Captain Robertson. Corner comes in. Villa clear. Back towards Robbo. Knocks it straight back in first time. Matip's first touch is excellent.
Yeah, really
Magic to the edge of the box. Good touch. Shot from it. Oh!
Who's that?
It was Soboslai again.
Yeah.
Took a great first touch. He tried to drill it into the bottom corner. Just pulled it wide. The first touch is brilliant.
Touch does really well here.
Yeah.
Just kills this ball. Dink. And just lays it off.
It's a great first touch from. Oh, he just needs. Maybe someone couldn't toe poke that in, but he looks a bit disappointed with himself.
He's done every minute so far, Annie. He's the only midfielder that hasn't been subbed. And obviously not been carded and sent off. So we've got a player that's durable. There he is, Gilly. Go on, lad. But he's durable. That's what I'm picking up, like hints of durability. I like it.
Super fit, super strong.
Super fit, super strong. Can hit the ball from outside the box, find the back of the net.
Couple of subs there from Aston Villa, by the way, while we were chatting. Gilly Tillemans, Errol's mate. Come on. Ollie Watkins went off. Douglas Luiz went off as well.
Liverpool moving again, is it with Harvey Elliott?
Was it Duran who, it was Duran who came on for Watkins.
Kind of pulls it back. It doesn't go nowhere, but now there's a counter-attack.
Liverpool have had a bit of a reshuffle. Gomez has gone to right back. Kwanzaa's slotted in a centre back alongside Joel Matip. Great time for Gerald Kwanzaa, by the way. Last week was a difficult debut. If you're going to make your home debut, 3-0 up, 15 minutes to go.
All day. I'd make my home debut right now.
Oh, mate, you'll be fine when you put your slippers on.
Yeah.
But Kwanzaa, he's been at Liverpool since he was 5. Like he's come up in the system. What a moment for Gerald Kwanzaa as well. He's gone straight over to that left-hand side of the defence where Joe Gomez is not right back. Liverpool had a bit of a defensive reshuffle. Hopefully Trent's issue isn't too serious. He didn't look that bad, but listen, who knows with these kind of things. Hopefully Liverpool is being cautious. Ball over the top again. Salah, get there, he's in!
Now
Salah,
just
shoots!
Yes! Unlucky.
He saved that? Salah saying the goal, he saved it?
And the ref saying no, he didn't.
No, I think he did. I think Martinez got a touch on that.
He doesn't look too happy either.
The ball was over the top. It fell to Salah. It was a difficult chance.
The bounce is just getting taken away from him.
He defo
saves it, yeah, he does. Probably still not going on target, like, but...
Hey, Martinez. Over the bar, and Liverpool got a corner. Right then, Dominic Szoboszlai goes to take a shot.
The little
Changes his
dummy.
mind, throws the dummy in. Kwanzaa's in the box then.
Come on, Joe
Matip's
Gomez.
in-
I'd love you to
Gomez
get
in
your
there,
first goal now.
Liverpool.
Just rise like a
Gakpo.
Sabbath and just get a goal.
Really deep one. Matip nods it across. Goal!
Oh.
Well defended. Second
went to
ball.
anyone.
Out to Elliott to shoot.
Oh, goes through the bodies again. Is that another corner?
Oh, he's hurt. Someone's hurt.
He's been crunched there.
Elliott's
That's
gone
the follow
down.
through. He got crunched. Is that not a free kick then?
It's a corner, I think, to Liverpool. Harvey Elliott's been left in a heap. Let's have a look at that. It was headed out by Konsa. Oh, he got smacked.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a dangerous one. That. He's going for the block.
Nah, that's
Bailey?
naughty. That's the Derby. Bailey's gone.
Oh, yeah, it was the Harvey. Yeah. Are we checking that? Are we having a little check of that or what? Oh. Joe Gomez and John McGinn having a little
Gomez, get your goal.
tit for tat. Get off me, lad. Harvey Elliott took a whack there.
He did take a big whack.
The shot went wide. Right, Szoboszlai's corner again. Another deep one over everybody this time. Back to Elliott again. This time to get it back into the box. Now he goes all the way back to Robbo. He's looking for a ball. Goes long towards the back post. Matip's flick on. Doesn't get there. Can Liverpool win it back?
And
Free
now,
kick.
yeah, it's not a bad place to give away a free
Oh,
kick.
mate, if you...
When all your defenders are
Liverpool
on the
smelled
edge
the
of the box.
counter-attack, so Joe Matip just threw Yuri Tielemans to the floor. That was an interesting one on Elliott, wasn't it? It was high. I mean, he was going for the block, I get it.
I thought that was quite dangerous, to be honest.
It was, yeah. It was similar to maybe McAllister's, where it's
So
more
then
of a block.
you can go. If you're gonna block,
It
you
looked-
block in front of the ball. He looked like he was trying to get the.
Elliott certainly
Elliott,
felt
you know
it.
what I
He
mean?
certainly felt it. Here you go.
Wow.
Aston Villa. I mean, that's a lazy shot.
Wow.
Who's that?
Yeah,
That's just the. I think he's just pissed off there, isn't he? Just
He
a
hasn't
wild
had a
strike.
sniff all of second half. Done nothing.
Duran it was. Yeah, I mean, Villa's made a lot of changes. Oh, little pause in the action. Let's see.
Saying, yeah, how's that not red? I don't know about it. Just looked like a ruthless challenge, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he was trying to block the ball. I think it's a bit like McAllister's the other day, where you're going for the ball. I don't think it was.
I don't even think that wasn't a 50-50 though, because Elliott's already got the ball.
Yeah, true.
To me.
Yeah, I get you. Oh, Joe Gomez striding forward. Go on, Joe. It's a bit of a poor ball, but
Behind,
Szoboszlai
plays
got it back.
behind.
Give it back.
But he's not bothered. Slobbers like, I like this guy, you know. I like him. I like his attitude. I like the way he plays the game.
Yeah, it's just cool, isn't he?
But he plays with like an assured quality.
Yeah, he knows how good
Do you know
he
what I
is.
mean? Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I like that. Like, they got to a point, and again, it's probably a bad comparison, but there was a point when Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, he was good for us, but then it was almost like he was always fighting to get back to being that, so he was always trying too hard to prove himself, whereas this kid just looked like, I am good, am I? I am
You
that
shouldn't
guy.
underestimate the hardest to just walk into Liverpool and play.
No, you
You
can't.
know what I mean? Like, not everyone can do that, and fair play to him and McAllister. They look like, to the man of born. Like, they both fit like a glove.
Yes, they do.
And with
Well
all due
done,
respect, like
Thomas.
McAllister probably, well, definitely had an advantage because he played Premier League footy. Szoboszlai's not only new to Liverpool, he's new to the league. Crystal Palace have gone 2-1 up against Wolves, for anyone who cares about that. You know what, there's 14,000 likes, 1468. Can we get to 1,500? I'd like to get to 2,000. I don't think that's beyond the realms, but let's put 1,500 as our target. So if you haven't liked the stream, 38, we need 38 of you, 32 of you rather, to
Nice footwork this time.
32 more likes to get us to 1,500. As Aston Villa come on the attack, they give it away though. Surely that should be Alisson's ball. Yeah, he's got all day in the world. He can take his time with that one. Can Liverpool's goalkeeper. There we go. 15 for 7. Can we get to 2,000 likes? There's 3,700 people. That is the challenge for full time. We've got 11 and a half minutes plus stoppage time. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 2k likes. I would appreciate it very much as Liverpool.
Be the first one of the season, innit?
It'd be a while, yeah. Liverpool stroll towards 3 points so far. It's been a very encouraging performance against a very good side. It bodes well.
Dominant, mate.
And if
Been
I think if you'd have
dominant.
told Liverpool they get 10 points from the first 4,
We'd have taken it.
I think they'd have been happy.
Yeah.
Especially, going to Newcastle, going to Chelsea. You'd have expected them to be Bournemouth. This would be a tough game, but it's one that you would hope that they'd win.
You win, yeah. And Bournemouth
But
won,
those two
wasn't it?
aways, getting that win at Newcastle last week was just
massive.
brilliant.
And again, it just helps kickstart.
Because 8 would be like, you know what? You'd be like, okay, all right.
New side, new players.
Yeah,
You're making excuses for 8.
tough aways.
Yeah, there's plenty
yeah.
of excuses to be made if it's only 8 points. But to get the 10, you're like, no, we'll take all the positives.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we won't look at some of the question
work to
marks,
be done,
but
of
there's still,
course,
but that's what I mean. You can take all the positives with 10 points.
It's easier to do the work, isn't it, when you got 10, yeah. Right then, Liverpool with Joe Gomez just knocking the ball around. Nice touch by Gomez.
And that's a foul.
That's a yellow card, sure. He just threw him on the floor. He just couldn't be arsed chasing him. Is it all was he? Just threw him on the floor. Yeah, it was lazy, you're right. Yeah, Jürgen's asking the same thing.
He's like, how many times? Like, come on.
Going to let him throw him on the floor, mate.
But yeah, you know what? I'm happy, mate. Like, as I say, as far as games go right before an international break, again, you just a little bit like, why is the international break come now? Do you know what I mean?
With a couple of injuries and that, it might not be the worst time for Liverpool to have a little reset.
Yeah, and that's fair as well.
Embed all these new players.
And don't forget, Klopp said the season starts after the international break as well.
Yeah,
so all this was just pre-season.
Liverpool go long too straight though into.
So to pick up 10 points in pre-season before the league's even started, like, boom, 10-point head start.
Listen, bring Van Dijk in back, get Canate back fit, Gravenberch, Thiago, if you can get him on the pitch at any point in the season would be nice.
Mate, I just want us to, if we've got these lads that are durable in midfield, capable of playing at the level.
With legs, yeah.
With legs, I don't mind Thiago playing 1 in 5. Do not mind it. 1 in 4, 1 in 5.
If he really wants them to, right? You could just say, listen, mate, just go win the Europa League for us.
Yeah, that literally.
Just go and stroll around.
I think it was Paul that tweeted the other day. He said, give me a midfield 3 for the Premier, midfield 3 for the Europa League. And Thiago was in my midfield for the Europa League. Just him, Gravenberch, and Bajcetic. Just go and have
in theory, for the group stages, it could be less. It should be less intense than a Premier League game. You're right. Here come Aston Villa. Liverpool want to keep this clean sheet.
Absolutely. I want the clean sheet at this point now. Like,
it'll be massive for Gomez and Matip, and for Kwanzaa.
No,
Trent,
fucking Alisson. He's been fucking bossed and he hasn't had a clean sheet for his name. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're on. Don't forget now. I think this might take us to about 13 games unbeaten. We're on a very good run of not being beat, but we can't keep a clean sheet to save our life, so I'm taking it.
Yeah, man.
I'm a dying out on this clean sheet if we get it.
Yeah, man.
All international break.
100%.
Liverpool are back defensively. We are back.
It'd be nice for the confidence of Matip and Gomez, knowing that you're third and fourth choice.
Can come in. That's what I said before. Van Dijk's got to look at himself. It's looking a little bit suspect.
Beth McCarr with the 5 suit. Thanks very much, Beth. Dom is becoming one of my new favourite players. What a player we've signed. I'm looking forward to seeing what else he can do. He looks like he's hit the ground running. He really has. And I go back to it. Don't underestimate how hard that is. New country. I get the language. He speaks perfect English, but new country, new team. A lot of pressure on you to reinvent Liverpool. A midfield. Oh, that's lovely by Kwanzaa. Steps forward. Liverpool attacking down the left-hand side with Jota, just him and Elliott not on the same page at all. Oh, Aston Villa, Martinez and Cons are not on the same page. They've conceded the corner.
He's like, come on, bro.
It's your ball.
Yeah.
He was right there as well. Did he give a foul, though?
He got away with it.
I think Gakpo's been adjudged to a foul, Conser. What?
How?
No, he hasn't. How? Was he an offside, maybe?
What?
It's got to be an offside, surely. I don't know why, but Aston Villa have got the ball. It must be an offside, surely. It wasn't a foul. Here go Villa down there, right-hand side. Go backwards, though. Nice. You know what, mate? Off the bench, I thought Jota was excellent at Newcastle.
He's not done much. He's not stuck.
We haven't seen him today. Yeah. It hasn't been much to do. Is it? The games... I mean, Aston Villa would shake hands now if they could, but... I thought he was really... I think it's really impressive when, the squad... When you're bringing on quality players, you've got Jota coming on, you've got Gakpo coming on, Javier is a very good player coming on as well. It's nice to see. Liverpool still have got one more sub up their sleeve if they want to use it. I probably would save someone's legs. Don't know who I'll take off like, but is there someone who you want to get on? We'll find out. Was unlucky. McAllister just slips and Aston Villa away with the ball. Got some defenders to Liverpool.
Defender.
Matip at the back.
That's where he's a little bit slow.
The ball across the box. It's gone straight away, and he didn't gamble. Oh, I think that could have been a goal. I think it was John McGinn at the back post.
That probably is their best chance, if I'm being honest with you, mate. And that's the
one
frailty of Joel Matip in those little spaces when he's just getting turned like that. It's just that lack of pace. He looked like he was running in cement brick shoes or something.
I think it was Duran who got in, fired the ball across, but there was no one there. I think Robertson was around the area it would have been, but I think John McGinn had a chance. I mean, the game has just gotten to walking pace now. They're saving legs. Liverpool trying to get another goal with Salah, but again, the long ball falls straight to Martinez and Villa.
He's the only one who's read that a little bit better. in all fairness to Villa, the defenders, the line's been shocking, and they've been caught out on numerous occasions. But Martinez is just on the edge of his box, just there.
I wonder if you can get Stefan Bajcetic some minutes.
I was thinking that.
Maybe take McAllister off. I don't think you need to get Endo with 5 minutes. Like, he's fucking 30 years old. I mean, like, what's he going to do for him? But Bajcetic has had a massive injury. It would be nice before the break just to give him 5 as a little confidence boost. I think that would be the sub I'd do right now.
Mate,
you can take Szoboszlai or McAllister, do what you want. The game it's literally, it's an expedition now. Villa have got no intention of doing anything here. They're just walking. Liverpool just knocking it around.
I asked before as well about what would be more impressive to me than obviously getting a really good performance and blowing them away is the fact that we could manage the game properly. Yeah. No better way to manage the game than just come out after half time, get an early third goal, kill it off, and just take all the sting out of the game.
Yeah, it's been a possession for the last 30 minutes or so, hasn't it? Liverpool will want a fourth though. Gakpo and Jota, in particular, Jota looks eager.
Gakpo should want to open his account.
Yeah.
All of our forwards have scored apart from Gakpo.
I thought he had scored.
Oh no, he scored. Did he score the first game?
Our memory shite in. I thought he scored against Bournemouth.
No, Jota. Jota scored the first. Oh no, we drew, didn't we? Yeah, no, but it was.
No, you're right.
Diaz.
You're right. He hasn't scored.
He hasn't scored. Yeah, so it was Diaz who scored in the first 2 games back to back.
He's got 4 assists though, Gakpo.
Oh, was he? Yeah,
no goal. No goal.
Fair play.
You're right. I couldn't think of. I wondered if there was a goal. 4 assists, no goal.
Oh no, it's
Endo. Fair enough.
And it is McAllister.
Alexis McAllister gets a round of applause, well deserved.
He's done well.
Round of applause for Liverpool's World Cup winner. Goes off to be replaced by Endo for the last 3.5-4 minutes of the game.
Do you know what I like as well about this Szoboszlai? It's the fact that again he's going to be that ever present. It looks like he's going to be you are the heartbeat of that midfield engine room. You and Trent's going to be like the main artery, but you're the heartbeat. And I rate that. Because Trent's fitness record is freakish as well, isn't it, really?
McAllister's been good, though, again, when he was on. Right then, here come Liverpool. Just give it away slightly there.
Jota again.
Where are we up to on those likes? We're on 1874.
Oh, we can definitely hit
126 in the last 3. Come on. 126 people. Can you like the stream for us? Get us to 2K. We'd appreciate it. There's nearly 4,000 of you watching. Thanks for the support. As Liverpool win a corner kick. Hit that like button for us, please, guys, as well. Celebrate the Reds going into the international break with 10 points and an excellent, again, probably one of them, a man of the match performance for Szoboszlai, but Liverpool, there's plenty of candidates for that. We'll talk about that after this corner kick, but if you can keep hitting that, press that like button for us, we'd appreciate it, as Liverpool have a corner through Szoboszlai. In it comes, not clear by Villa. Jota can catch up to it. Plays it back. Liverpool got a second bite of the cherry. It's Endo. Ball into the box. Looking goal. Oh, how did he not get it? He hadn't done that.
What? Did that keeper get?
He was offside, I think, as well. It was Matip against Martinez. Martinez did really well. I think Matip was offside anyway. The flag did go up. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, wouldn't have counted. Martinez did well. Spread himself. Let's have a look. Was he offside? Yeah, he was. Matip was... I think he might have known, to be honest. He
spread himself like Mia Khalifa. Wow.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, I'll have to, shall I Google now?
No. Absolutely not.
Right then.
Sorry, Judith. I do apologise. Sorry.
Liverpool, just again, the dying embers of the game now. Can they try and get themselves a 4th goal? Where's those likes up to? We at the 2K.
Yeah. Big up yourselves. Well done, everyone in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. 2,063 likes. Thank you so much. It really does help us out on the old algorithms. YouTube works in mysterious ways. But we appreciate the support you guys continue to give us, whether it's just watching, liking, interacting, just whatever you guys do with us. We really, really appreciate it. As Aston Villa,
You've even been
want to get back
clipping
on the
us.
bus.
There's someone that goes on the shows afterwards and clips us and then puts us all into some big mad compilation with like
Yeah, yeah.
all the other, like, wow.
Do we have money for that?
I don't think so. I feel like we
Hey?
should. I feel like, I know you I say you could take this and use it in places I didn't want it to be, but hey ho, it is what it is.
We better want some money for that. Thank you very much.
Seen him on the Newcastle one the other day and
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
wow, okay,
I'm fine with it.
this is
But
a thing.
it's all good. It's all good. Brings people in. Right then, we'll go into added time. As Aston Villa try and launch a counter attack of their own. A rare foray into Liverpool's edge of the box. They've just given it. Matip again does well, and Gomez. Oh, bit of a half risky clearance. He's
Gonna
do
do right thing when it's a free kick. We'll take it.
Get off him, knobhead.
Get
off him, knobhead.
Last time someone fronted him up like this, Joe Gomez come back on smoke. Raheem Sterling knows. So this could be
Varane and Gomez have a little.
This could be the spark.
Get away, knobhead. You're going to be 3-0. He just threw Gomez to the floor and then has a little word. I think what does he do with him? Let's see. Pushed him to the ground. Oh, he stands over. Oh, he gives him a little knee. Fuck off. That's just disrespectful, isn't it? Don't knee me, lad. Don't knee me.
Don't take the piss, bro.
Yeah.
Look at him trying to act all hard.
Oh, get on me, lad. Stay down. You prick.
That's the one I would back Gomez there. Like, I don't know who this Duran is, but I'd back Gomez to just put him a kick.
Situations.
Did you watch the boxing last night?
Yeah, didn't go well, did it for Liam?
Did you think he was going to do it? I didn't watch it, so I'm not really a big
he beat him
buff.
He beat him last time.
Yeah, he did. I knew that. But,
I don't know. I didn't know what I expected, to be honest, but it wasn't that.
When he gets beat on, it's in my head I'm thinking, does that mean they're trying to set up a trilogy? They're trying to do this. You have one, I have one, then we'll both actually box for the final. But I don't know if they've got that kind of beef with each other.
No, here come Liverpool on attack, and they get a fourth. It's Jota. What's that? We're on the wrong page, him and Nunes. Sorry, him and Gakpo, not even on the wrong page, they were in the wrong books. They were miles off him, it was just a completely unnecessary ball. And Aston Villa have cleared Gerald Kwanzaa.
It's a shout, that, Craig. I haven't heard that for a long time.
What's that?
Duran the Butte.
There's a Duran joke to make, but
it's a
I don't know the
throwback shout, insult that,
songs.
you Butte. It's a great one, I just haven't heard it in a very long time, yeah. Oh, he's a proper Butte, him. Yeah.
Right then, we're in injury time. Liverpool 3-0 up. Just seeing out the game. How comfortable is this? It's a harking back to the old days. As Gakpo's first touch is that bad, it nearly goes in to the goal. And Martinez just has to save it. Does that count as a shot? If you had any money on a Gakpo shot, maybe on target, I don't know if that counts. It was a miscontrol that Emi Martinez had to claim. He's gone long, just trying to get Villa a consolation.
Gone too long.
Matip should deal with that. Be careful, Joel. Yeah, he gives it back to Ali. Just get rid of Ali.
Yeah,
plays it to Endo. Nice. He's always on the half turn, Endo. That's one thing I have noticed in a very limited that we've seen of him. He's very much looking to let the ball run across him, and he's done that again. And he's sprung a little bit of a Liverpool attack. Maybe can the Reds get themselves a fourth in front of the Kop? Oh, mate.
I'll take it.
Absolutely. As Elliott finds Endo, back to Elliott. It's a much changed Liverpool midfield, of course. Just loads of new names, which is so exciting. That the ball's played through to Jota, he must be offside.
That's fine, I'll take it.
Everyone knew he was. The midfield rebuild has taken place. It's more proper. Four
I feel like we got more points at this point of this season than we did at the last point.
Oh, miles, mate.
Last season.
Yeah, we took ages to win a game. We won Bournemouth 9-0 in the fourth game.
Yeah.
And it was like
we
have 4 points, I think.
There, yeah. So.
Here come Liverpool again. One more final attack, maybe from Mo Salah.
Nope.
Aston Villa shut
that
out.
And that plays the pass behind them, but Villa have got men running through now. Last chance for Villa. Hold on to the clean sheet.
Ball across the box. Yes. Gerald Kwanzaa sweeps it away. Big moment for Liverpool trying to keep that clean sheet. Yeah, by this last year, just looking, we drew against Fulham, obviously drew against Palace, lost at Man United, then beat Bournemouth. So Liverpool at this after 4 games on 5 points. Double a tally this year.
New midfield, double the tally. I'm
not
going to complain.
If my maths is correct, we're going to finish the season on double points, which means we'll win it every.
I'll take it, mate.
As Aston Villa give the ball away, it's our mate Duran again.
But if we was able to identify that the signs for the midfield, its legs were going to fall off.
We'd have noticed.
Last season, when we did, the signs that Liverpool's rebuild is slowly starting to gel and come together after this game. 3-0, the final whistle has gone. Would you say you're starting to see the early signs of that, Steve?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it goes to show Liverpool magnificent there. The full-time whistle goes. Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 0. Dom Szoboszlai with the first goal, an own goal from Matty Cash, but Liverpool 2-0 up. And then Mohamed Salah in front of the Kop in the 55th minute makes it 3-0 to the Reds full-time. And yeah, me and Errol are going to go for a quick old break now. We've got some food to eat, thanks to Errol's mum. So on the just let you know, on the YouTube channel, I will be here with the player ranking show and the fan interactive show where you guys can have your say on everything we've just seen. Over on redmenplus.com, you'll have Errol, Steve, Dan, and Think Sparrow's in there as well for the instant match reaction and for the player rating show. Again, if you've never signed up to Red Men Plus before and you want to give it a go, head on over there now. Sign up as a yearly captain. Use the code RYAN, RYAN, and you'll get it for 50% off for the entire year. Thank you so much, every single one of you who watched, liked, super chatted, and everything as Liverpool strolled to victory. Thanks to Errol for coming in. Thanks to you guys again. You guys are the best. Liverpool are the best. And we'll see you all soon. See you in a bit.
Thank you so much for watching. The new season is here. Come and join us over on redmenplus.com for fantastic shows, pre and post-match content, journalistic insights into all Liverpool's transfer business, documentaries, interviews, features and more. Head to redmenplus.com, sign up today and fill your boots with boss.